TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The right company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
What's that smell?
Hello there.
Let's stress with Stress Reducer.
Just a little aromatherapy to help reduce stress for our customers.
What is it?
That's Himalayan yak lard essential oil. Would you like some?
Les, with expert auto and tire care under one roof, there's already no stress with Point S.
Is it supposed to smoke that much?
We should go.
Yeah.
We should go.
Oh! No stress with Point S.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
It was a time
when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all. I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
This fall, don't let your internet haunt you. Summon the Home Zone app with Experience IQ and unmask who's haunting your service. Protect all your devices this Halloween season with Home Zone, only at Silver Star.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Inter meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
The countdown to kickoff is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
In another rivalry that goes back decades in the 3A West, it's Star Valley wrapping up the regular season tonight on the football field, hosting on senior night the visiting Green River Wolves inside the 3A West and what will be the final regular season game of the 2024 campaign. The Braves have already secured the #1 overall seed out of the 3A West. They will have home field advantage through the playoffs regardless of how this game plays out tonight. On the other side, the Green River Wolves playing for pride because the Braves have already locked in that 1 seed. They can't even play record tonight, but the Wolves coming in just 1 win on the season and hoping to end the season on a high note against the top-ranked team in 3A football. With Dal Erickson, I'm Duke Dance tonight overlooking Bracefield on the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. And Dal, this one's for the seniors tonight for Star Valley football.
Yeah, there's 21 of them. I counted. I hope that's the right count, and they're going to be honored here just shortly before this game kickoff. And, you know, it makes me think of an old saying from Coach Linford, Robert Linford, who was on the staff for a long, long time, head coach throughout the late 80s into the 90s. He said to win a state championship, you got to have 20 good seniors. Ray's got 21 of them. So they're hoping to make that true as they are gunning for a three-peat this year.
See how it all plays out in this one between Star Valley and the Green River Wolves. The Wolves will be a little short-handed tonight. Their starting running back on the season is out with an injury. That's Jaden Walter, not playing their leading defensive player. He has led the Wolves through the season. Dom Hamill, he's also out with an injury on the season, so the Wolves, like the Braves, will be a little short-handed tonight. Leading the Green River Wolves is Matty Kintz. He's the quarterback. He's been under center and in the shotgun through the season. He's wearing number 8. He's been averaging 113 yards per game through the air, 51 yards per game on the ground, so he leads his team in both rushing and passing, and he has completed about 54% of his passes, 5 touchdowns through the air, a couple touchdowns on the ground as well, and the offense will run through number 8. That's Matty Kintz for the Green River Wolves here on Bracefield.
And for the Braves, a couple of guys I wanted to highlight. They don't necessarily have a ton of stats just by the nature of their position and what they play. I want to talk about 23 Tayson Titten, so you can see him. He's a senior. I think Tayson is a prime example of why the Star Valley program has been so successful, the depth of him. He is a senior. He's put in a ton of time. He is a 6 foot, about 210. He would be a starting running back for a lot of schools. And for the Braves, he does what is asked, and he got in the end zone last weekend against Evanston. I like seeing that kind of stuff, and so I'm highlighting Tayson Titten here tonight, one of these seniors that helps getting it done and helping this team have a chance to win as many games as they have. The other one I want to talk about is Ryan Talbot, number 70 on that offensive line. We may see, who knows, we may see both of these guys score tonight. I know on senior night, Coach Young, if the game dictates that he's able to do this, you might see some seniors getting some totes tonight and see what happens. But number 70, Ryan Talbot, a mainstay on this offensive and defensive line, and you don't have the type of success that the Braves have had without guys like him. So a couple of players to look for tonight as our highlighted players.
It's the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. Your better banking experience is here. Check out First Bank's upgrade to online and mobile banking banking at gofirstbank.com. Coming up in the countdown to kickoff coverage, we do have Jake Kibbard standing by. He has the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Have your Crimson Corner roundup on the sidelines tonight. We'll have your sideline report with both head coaches of these two programs. We'll recap the rivalry, records watch, keys to the game, and the national anthem, all up and coming and on the way. It's all next after the break. We do have that senior spotlight, and I did catch up with Tayson Tittenser, the man Dal just talked about. The Schwab Mortuary Senior Spotlight up and coming and on the way next. Green River, Star Valley on the SBI Sports Network.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff on the SVI Sports Network. It's time for today's Senior Spotlight, presented by Schwab Mortuary in Afton and online at schwabmortuary.com.
Senior Spotlight on the SBI Sports Network, and a countdown to kickoff ahead of Green River. Senior Tayson Tittenser is with us today. Tayson, congratulations on the undefeated season so far. You guys finally had to play a cold game last week. You go get the win at Evanston. You scored a touchdown. What was that win like for you guys to get a road win in Evanston? What did you take away from that game?
It was just a great game, being around the guys, and it's definitely hard in the cold weather, but we just fought through it, and we made some mistakes, but definitely going to fix it this week. And yeah, just get another win.
Final regular season home game this week, senior night. Is that a little surreal for you to be a senior on senior night?
Yeah, kind of crazy. It's flown by. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory playing football, even if it's not this season, just looking back at your time as a Brave?
Yeah, just spending time with the guys, just through the state championships last year and the year before that, just spending time in the hotel rooms and just making those memories. It's always great.
Perfect. All right, so you have Green River this week. What have you been focusing on practice as you get ready for the Wolves?
Definitely our defense. We made a lot of mistakes at Evanston, and we're definitely going to fix that. And just working hard and fixing everything we can to get ready.
Perfect. So you guys will have some home playoff games. You, of course, were on the sidelines and part of the team last year when you hosted some playoff games. What are you looking forward to most when you reach postseason next week?
Just excited to get back into it and be able to get a chance again at a state title. It's just always exciting.
Tayson Tittenser, our Senior Spotlight on SBI. Tayson, what are your plans after high school? What do you think you want to do?
Well, I'm considering the trade and just going to lineman school. Just start making money, just living life.
Awesome. Love it. Love it. Let's see. How about your favorite class in school this year so far?
My favorite class, probably weight training, but yep, that's got to be it.
Now, no pressure on this one. Do you have a favorite coach on the football staff?
Oh, I like them all. I don't think I could pick just one.
Good safe answer. Good safe answer. All right, what's your favorite breakfast cereal?
Probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch, probably.
And your favorite pop?
My favorite pop, probably Mountain Dew.
All right, Jason Tittenser, Senior Spotlight. It's on the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
This is the First Bank.
Everyday life is tiring.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Live on Swift 98, SVI Media, and the SVI Sports Network. This is Star Valley High School Sports and the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff.
Senior night tonight for Star Valley Braves football on their last regular season home game of the year, hosting the Green River Wolves. Of course, Star Valley has secured home field advantage through the playoffs, so if they get a win next week, opponent still to be determined, then they will have 2 more home games remaining after this one, ahead of a hopeful trip to Laramie for the 3A state championship game. It's the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff on the SVI Sports Network. Still about 20 or so minutes away from kickoff here between Star Valley and Green River. Let's take a look at what else is happening around the state of Wyoming tonight. Here's the studio update from Mountain Valley Mattress Company. Sleep well, Star Valley, in downtown Afton. Jake Hibbert in the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio. Jake, what's happening in the Cowboy State and high school football tonight?
Hey, thanks, guys. Well, if I'm looking at the 3A classification this week, I'm really looking at 3 matchups, 1 on the west and 2 over on the eastern side. Let's start off over on the east with Torrington and Douglas. What I'm looking at with the Torrington-Douglas matchup is diversity and scoring ability, and that's why I'm going with Torrington tonight. Last week, I picked Buffalo to lose to Douglas, and it was because Buffalo just didn't have what I saw as a breakout player, and Douglas will run you to death. But if you have some athletes who can get a few points on the board, they struggle to play catch-up, folks. And Ryan Morehouse, dual threat. He's thrown for over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns coming into the final week. He's their leading rusher as well, 5 scores on the season. 4 receivers for Torrington have at least 10 receptions, so they spread it out. And what that tells me, folks, is that Douglas, on the defensive side, is going to have to deal with a lot of looks. And if you remember a couple of weeks back, we talk about how Torrington really likes to play misdirection. Douglas is the number 1 seed unless Rollins pulls off a miracle tonight against Riverton, but I think Torrington grabs the number 2 seed tonight with a win. Now on to Buffalo at Lander. I've got Buffalo in this game in a loser out, winner in at the number 4 spot in the Eastern playoffs next week. Buffalo's an old school running team, and by that I mean their fullback, quarterback, and halfback all see a good split of carries. And I think that wears down the Lander defense with McCorkle, Wonka, and Barron combining for, I think, 200-plus yards and a Buffalo win and playoff berth. Finally, let's go over to the west side. Powell at Evanston. Winners number 3 in the West. Loser gets Star Valley next week and is the number 4 seed. I think Braden Wallace has a little trouble going up against the Powell Panthers rush defense this week. Like usual, Powell's big on the front three and has Keona Wisniewski manning the second level. That being said, I think Wallace probably still has a good game and has a chance at going over 1,000 yards on the season, guys, just 160 yards away from that. But where I see this game coming down to is in the Evanston passing game, particularly with the tight end Clayton Cook. And I anticipate Powell running bracket coverage against Cook tonight, trying to jam him at the line, and then not try to cover a man-on-man, but use zone if he gets out onto the routes. And Evanston, relying on the middle routes, you know how to beat the middle routes, guys. Zone coverage, that's the key. Can Bronson Sims read the zone tonight, make good decisions? If he doesn't turn the ball over, completes a few passes, I think Evanston wins. If he doesn't, I think the Powell Panthers come away with the number 3 seed, and we have a rematch with Evanston next week. Thanks so much. I'll be back with highlights throughout the game, and I'll see you at halftime.
Thank you, Jake Kibbard with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update online at mountainvalleymattress.com. We'll break here from First Bank of Wyoming Countdown to Kickoff coverage, Crimson Corner Roundup, and sideline reports on the way next on the SBI Sports Network.
Next is Kason Tittenser.
The Bank of Star Valley would like to congratulate Hayden Morgan on being this week's Man of the Week. Congratulations.
Hayden Morgan, son of Christian Leanne Morgan, senior, safety wide receiver, Afton.
Rolls to his right, fires into the end zone, caught for the touchdown. He'll be in there, and the score is good. Hayden Morgan.
And we're back with the First Bank Tortilla Challenge. Right now, both Cole of the Afton branch and Marty from Alpine have each had one slap so far, but no spewing yet. Remember, the first one to spew the water out of their mouth loses. Looks like Cole won that paper, rock, scissors, and ooh! Ouch, you can hear the pain in Marty's voice there. That was not good, but a little chippy now as tortillas are flying all over the place. Marty will win that paper, rock, scissors, and whoa, he's doubling up on the tortillas. Is that even legal? But a swing and a miss. Look at his fancy dancing move from Cole. He'll barely miss that, but still no spewing. But here we go with paper, rock, scissors again. Marty wins that one, and whoa, a quick slap. Look how the tortilla bounces off of Cole's face, and then it slaps the legs of the camera. That had some great power behind it. But still no spewing from either one of these. Who do you think's going to spew first? Will it be Marty or Cole?
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
It's almost game time. This is the First Bank of Wyoming Countdown to Kickoff on the SVI Sports Network.
Live from Braves Field at Star Valley Green River on SBI, the First Bank of Wyoming Countdown to Kickoff. Braves hosting the Green River Wolves on the final regular season game of the year, and it will be a senior night this evening for Star Valley. Flag presentation and the national anthem on the way, but now first, your Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming.
Well, we got state cross country in Cheyenne. That's tomorrow. Star Valley boys going for that 4A 3-peat. Hobby Wetzel also going for the individual 3-peat. Volleyball lost in 5 last night in Evanston. They play tomorrow versus Riverton at 2 p.m. Shout out to the marching band. Received an excellent rating last weekend at their state culminating event. Just a reminder, Nightmare on the Farm this weekend. Lady Braves Wrestling selling concessions there. And recapping on underclassmen football, the sophomores won at Jackson 55-6 this week. The JV won at Green River 55-0. And just before this game, the freshmen defeated Green River 26-13. That's your Crimson Corner from the University of Wyoming.
Find your reason to be a Cowboy at uwyo.edu. That's uwyo.edu as part of our countdown to kickoff coverage. And the roundup with the help of Sunrise Engineering.
Well, 4A, number 1 is at Sheridan is at Laramie. Number 3, Cheyenne East at number 2, Campbell County. That should be a good one. Central at Natrona County. Rock Springs at Kelly Walsh. Over to 3A, number 2, Cody at Jackson. Battle of the Bronx. Riverton at Rollins. number 4 Torrington at Douglas. That's a big one that Jake was talking about. Powell at Evanston. Right now, Mountain View out in front of Lyman. That game is in progress. Also, Cameron at Warland. You can listen to that on the Spur. A big one, Cokeville at Lovell. That'll be a fun one to watch tonight. That's your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
And that Buffalo at Lander game is basically a playoff game on the eastern side of the state. Whoever wins that game gets into the playoffs. Loser is out. And the winner earns a trip to Star Valley to take on the Braves next week.
Yeah, and both those teams, the Braves, have met just in the last few years in the postseason, so that trend would continue.
That's a look at your look at the roundup presented by Sunrise Engineering, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. Let's send it down to the field for the flag presentation. Both teams from both players from both teams participating with members of the Armed Forces and veterans of military, and the national anthem coming your way, presented in the broadcast by Hastings Ace Hardware.
And now we will be favored as Maddie Allman, Cassidy Osmond, and Clancy Osmond sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's meet today's starters, brought to you by Mountain Star Products in Afton.
I'm Smith McClure, son of Brian and Sam McClure, senior, D quarterback, Afton, Wyoming. Grant Thompson, son of Kyle and Aaron Thompson, senior, linebacker, running back, Fairview.
Jaden Coons, son of Trevor and Desiree Coons, senior, running back or linebacker, in Wyoming.
Edio Mutoktil, son of Lydia and Lily Mutoktil, junior, running backs, linebackers, Afton, Wyoming.
Riley Erickson, son of Jared Erickson. I'm a senior, linebacker, Dane.
AJ Hale, son of Victoria and Joe Hale, senior, tight end, linebacker, Afton, Wyoming.
Bryson Neal, son of David and Jennifer McGee and Justin Neal, senior, wide receiver and DB, Afton.
Hayden Morgan, son of Christian and Leanne Morgan, senior, safety, wide receiver, Afton.
Cooper Lancaster, son of Aaron and Anna Lancaster, junior, wide receiver, quarterback, safety.
Roman Erickson, son of Scott and Brittany Erickson,
sophomore, wide receiver, outside linebacker, Osmond.
Cooper Lawson, son of Ethan Heidi Lawson. I'm a senior, offensive tackle and defensive end, Afton.
Walter Martinson, son of Chad and Wendy Martinson, senior, tight end linebacker for
Damian Burgess, son of JR and Katie Burgess, senior, O&D line, Afton, Wyoming.
Andrew Taylor, son of Bo and Ruby Taylor, senior, O&D line, Alpine.
Jason Tinser, son of Ty and Candace Tinser, senior, D-line, tight end, Thane.
Gunnar Brogue, son of Clay and Brittany Brogue, senior, defensive back and wide receiver, Freedom.
Andrew Daniels, son of Ben and Heidi Daniel, senior, wide receiver and safety, Smooth.
That's your starting lineups, offensive and defensive for the Braves, presented in our countdown to kickoff coverage with the help of Mountain Star Products, all located on Rocky Road in Afton. Plumbing supply, gravel, sand, topsoil, excavation, road building, and equipment rental. That's Mountain Star Products. Duke it down with the first Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff between Star Valley and Green River to wrap up the regular season tonight. Now let's take a look at your recap the rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Well, as you mentioned, Duke, this is one of the old-timey rivalries in Star Valley's series history. This one dates all the way back to 1940, and overall, Star Valley leads that series 45-31. There's been 5 ties. Here in Afton in that series, the Braves do lead it 28-11. Looking at the trends, it's been all Star Valley lately. In fact, they've won 13 straight in this series. Last Green River win in the series was clear back in 2011. This is the 82nd meeting all time between Star Valley and Green River on the football field. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That is Simplot.com. Let's send it down to the field for the Miles CPA sideline report in Afton and Alpine. Call 885-0055. We have 2 sideline reporters tonight, both Millie Kazare and Claire Myers. We'll start with Millie tonight. She had the chance to catch up with Green River Wolves head coach Blaine Christensen and get his thoughts on the game. Millie.
Yeah, guys, I talked to Coach Christensen. He said he's really excited to be here in Star Valley. He thinks it's going to be a great game. He loves the chance to coach kids and loves how hard the team works. He says the Braves are going to be a great opponent, and he says he is very happy to get the chance to play them. Christensen says his team is ready for the last game of the year for Green River. He says they're going to play their hardest tonight and have fun doing it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare, with the Miles CPA sideline report. And Coach Christensen of Green River will check in with Claire Myers here in just a few moments and get the comments from Coach McKay Young of Star Valley. But now first, how about your records watch with the help of Star Valley Disposal?
Well, we talk about players a lot. How about this one? Coach Young needs 1 win to tie Jerry Hart and Robert Linford for most career wins at Star Valley High School. That might happen tonight. And with 2 wins, he's by himself. So shout out to Coach Young. He's had quite a run. Smith McClure tonight needs 73 passing yards for 2,000 for the season. And if he can somehow get 4 passing touchdowns tonight, he would tie Trace Hatterley for career passing touchdowns. Bryson Neal, what a year he's had. He needs 3 receptions to have the top of the list for most career receptions, surpassing Winston Green. He needs 1 receiving touchdown for second place for touchdowns in a season. And I only put this on here because he did have 291 yards in a game earlier this year. He needs 206 receiving yards for the most receiving yards in a season, surpassing Wyatt Krog from just a couple years ago. That's a look at your records watch, brought to you by Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That is StarValleyDisposal.com. Let's go back down to the sidelines for the Miles CPA sideline report. Claire Myers had the chance to catch up with Coach McKay Young to get his thoughts on this senior night game for the Braves. Claire, take it away.
We are down here in our very own beautiful Star Valley. Tonight is our senior night, and we are so excited to play against Green River. I just got done talking to Coach Young, and he has a few pointers for this game. First of all, he wants to get lots of seniors out on the field tonight, and he is so grateful for all of the love and passion that they have dedicated towards football. He's excited to give them lots of opportunities tonight and can't wait to see how they play. Young said that he prepared for this week's game by conditioning his boys to get better at what they do. He didn't say that there were a bunch of specific things that they did, but that the team just cleaned up a lot of things. Other than that, he is so enthusiastic and feels prepared to play against Green River. It is going to be a fabulous and a little cold senior night. Back to you, Duke.
Thank you, Claire Myers. Nicely done, as always, by both Claire and Millie with the Miles CPA sideline report in Afton and in Alpine. Visit milescpa.com. There's Coach McKay Young right there talking with one of his former staff member coaches, of course, and we'll have Coach Winston Patterson on the sidelines as who that's there. You know, Dow, it is senior night, as we've mentioned. 21 seniors for the Braves. They've already been recognized. We'll announce them here. Bryson Nield, Smith McClure, Dayton Schwab, Gunnar Brogue, Hayden Morgan, Wyatt Martini, Andrew Daniel, also Katie Nichols, A.J. Hale, Tayson Tittenser, looks like Cam Mickelson, Tayson Stoker, Grant Thompson, Jaden Coons, Riley Erickson, Andrew Taylor, not done yet, Coulter Martinson, also Damian Burgess, Torrey Johnson, Garrett Carlson, Logan Johnson, and Cooper Lawson. All the seniors on this team. And
21 of them.
There's so many teams in the state that if you get 21 kids on your roster, you're feeling pretty good. The Braves have 21 seniors suited up tonight.
And a chance to do something a senior class hasn't done in a heck of a long time as they shoot for the three-peat, and they have not shied away from it, Duke. It's been something they've been trying to aspire to all season long. Also want to give a shout out to Coach Patterson. You saw him there. We had the flag ceremony with a lot of military veterans out there. You had American Legion Post 46 and 49, also VFW Post 4797, and out there as part of that was Coach Patterson because he's a vet himself, and so it's that weekend where nationwide NFL, college are doing a lot of that, and so just a shout out to our vets, amazing group of people.
Absolutely, it is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. You're home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free at GoFirstBank.com. On a senior night in Star Valley, the Braves hosting the Green River Wolves, and every single senior, all 21 on the roster, will go out to midfield to meet the Green River Wolves for the opening, or for the coin toss, I should say, at midfield.
And technically there's the 4 that will officially be part of the coin toss. The rest are there for senior support, I guess you would call it.
Just in case, they're needed out there. That's a cool scene, though, on a senior night tonight. Star Valley, again, has already locked in that #1 seed down. They will be a home playoff game next week, and if they win that game, they'll play a home playoff game after that one as well. So not the final home game of the season. Braves still waiting who that opponent will be. It's a playoff game on the east side of the state tonight to determine who that is.
Yeah, Buffalo and Land are playing for that number 4 seed out of the east, and a trip over here. We'll see which one it is. And both of those teams historically with a lot of success, and two teams that
Fourth quarter
in the last 5 years, the Braves have both played in the postseason. So we'll see which one of them gets to add another chapter to that next week.
Coin toss at midfield right now. Looks like the Braves have won the toss. They elect to defer to the second half. And Green River will be on the north end zone. They haven't told us who's getting the ball. I guess Green River is kicking. Green River took the ball for the second half. So, all right, now let's take a look at your keys to the game presented by Assist to Sell.
A lot of times I kind of make this statistic based, and I really didn't do that tonight for senior night. 1, strive for efficiency. I'm talking about limiting penalties and limiting mistakes. Just going out and executing well. Spread the wealth. Let's see how many guys and gals can maybe get to touch the ball tonight. Key number 3, lift up your teammates, have some fun. And key number 4, celebrate those seniors. We've kind of done that already, but that's a look at your keys to the game. Brought to you by Assist to Sell.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit AssistToSellStarValley.com. That is AssistToSellStarValley.com. We had a little rain, snow mix, and some wind and cold temperatures last week in Evanston. Tonight, blue skies and sunshine once again in the Valley of the Stars as the Braves host the Green River Wolves to wrap up regular season play. Star Valley will be in their home crimson jerseys, white pants, and crimson helmets, while the Wolves will be all road white with the dark green and black helmets on the far side.
Duke, I know we kind of have that impending winter dread that we get sometimes in this part of the country, but I'll tell you what, as far as picturesque scenery, I don't know that it gets any better than this time of year. Maybe in June if you're into that, but as far as the snow-peaked capped mountains and the fall colors and things like that, just an absolutely gorgeous time of year for Western Wyoming.
Coach Young in his 9th season at the helm of Star Valley Braves football. He's won a lot of titles, never a three-peat. Tonight he tries to wrap up the regular season undefeated on the year, trying to go 9-0 in regular season play before heading into postseason play. Braves will get the ball first, and as always, you do have Cooper Lancaster and Bryson Neal back to return the kick. Both have a kick return touchdown on the season. It's going to be Cooper up the left sideline, has a hole, breaks a tackle, 30, 40, back against the grain, a tripped up from behind. A nice return for Cooper Lancaster to set up the Braves offense at the 47-yard line.
I think it was number 40, Zach Dalton, that spoiled that return, but a nice return nonetheless for the Star Valley offense, and they'll set up shop, it looks like, at about the 47-yard line.
So here comes Smith McClure in the offense. As you mentioned in the records watch now, McClure chasing history on the season. Some long-standing records could be broken in the next game or two, maybe even tonight. Going to have Smith McClure in the shotgun. Bunch tight end set to the right side. Also Gunnar Brogue playing wide receiver on the left side. He's going to come across the formation, and the senior gunner will get the opening reception and immediately be wrapped up in the backfield and tackle for loss by Green River. It's going to be a 3-yard loss on the reception to open the game.
Obviously, you'd like to see things go the other direction, but as you mentioned, that is a reception. And a loss of 3 right out of the gate.
Field and Lancaster come in to play 2 receivers left, 3 receivers. Nope, Lancaster's over on the right side, but still 2 receivers on the left, 3 over to the right. 2nd down and 13 for the Braves on their opening possession of the game. McClure, shotgun, quick throw, fires outside, caught. Bryson Neal across the 50 and ducks out of bounds about a yard shy of the first down. It'll put him 2 yards shy inside Wolf territory at the 45. Give me 11 yards, I believe, on the reception to put him at the 45-yard line. 11-10 to go in the first quarter of play.
And of course, Bryson already the career yardage leader in Star Valley history, just adding to his total.
Thompson in the backfield for Star Valley in the shotgun set. 3 receivers to the left side. McClure quickly to the right side, caught by Neal for the first down and tackled inside the 35-yard line. That will move the chains with the Wyoming National Guard first down.
Some quick passing here from McClure. Back-to-back receptions for Neal. That one on the 13-yard gain, so he's already got 24 yards on 2 catches.
Going to be 1st and 10. Ball spotted now at the Green River 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Thompson remains the lone back in the backfield. Bryson, the lone receiver, flanked wide to the right. A couple tight ends flanked in tight left. McClure. Shotgun with 10:43 to play in the first. Sends Neal in motion. Throw ahead to Bryson on the shovel. Has a block. Cuts up the field for another first down and stood up and wrapped up around the 35, but forward progress, or 25, but forward progress will put him up to the 21-yard line. And another Wyoming National Guard first down.
Dax Taylor bringing him down for the Wolves. That'll move the chains again, as you mentioned.
And spots the football at the Green River 21-yard line. The Braves marching right down the field against the Wolf defense. 10:20 to play in the first quarter. Thompson again, the tailback. Oh, actually, nope, that's Jaden Coons, the tailback. Trips to the right. Neal all alone on the left, no tight ends. Smith will throw, goes end zone, man-to-man coverage, and overthrows Bryson Neal, an incomplete, looking for the pylon.
Those guys have had a few of those this year. Smith's got great touch, just that one just a little too far past the corner of the end zone. You know, Smith also with the chance, didn't we put this on the record watch for this week, because he still has a little ways to go, but 175 yards, I think, rushing somewhere. If he can get that done by the end of the year, he becomes Star Valley's first ever 3,500, 1,000-yard player, passing and rushing.
Coon subs out of the game. Andrew Daniel comes in to play that 5th receiver. Empty backfield and a 5-receiver set, 3 right, 2 left. McClure looking left, quickly fires to Daniel, but over his head and out of bounds and incomplete. Maybe a little miscommunication it looked like there as McClure and Daniel are talking on the way back. Stops the clock at 9:56 to go in the opening quarter.
Kind of looks like the White Hat having a conversation with the Star Valley sideline. Not sure what that's about. Doesn't look like it's a warning or anything like that. Just explaining something.
Back-to-back incompletions as Wyatt Martini comes in to play tailback. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. 3rd and 10 for Star Valley on the Green River 21-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. He'll throw, rolls to his right, draw play, hands to Martini. Has to break one tackle, does on the juke. And no, he actually has to get away from the ankle tackle, but can't. He has a 6-yard gain up to the 15-yard line. And of course, you are well within range here for Christoph Bueller, but it is going to be 4th and 4. We'll see if Coach Young keeps the offense out there. Looks like he will.
As I say, Coach Young, year 9, as you mentioned, wrapping up year 9. He's, I would have to say, you would just call him an aggressive play caller. So, yeah, not surprising at all here, especially on the opening drive.
Inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone, we see Tate Tintzer sub into the game. And Grant Thompson sub into the game.
Phoenix Hovey just came in, number 9. So, not sure what that means.
Hovey is under center as they go big boy package. Mautautia, the fullback. Bread and butter. Pitch to Thompson. Big hole. First down and more. 10-5. Touchdown! On a 4th and 4. The Braves go to Grant Thompson as Hovey turns into a lead blocker from the quarterback spot. And they score 6 points with 9:04 to go in the opening quarter.
What that tells me is Phoenix Hovey kind of playing the Tristan Hilton role from last year. You said kind of that big bread and butter package. And, yeah, the C's parted there for Grant Thompson from 15 yards out.
Christoph Bueller with the ensuing BAT to make it a 7-0 game. Snap, hold, kick, all of it perfect. 7-zip Braves, 9:04 in the first on the SVI Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit DesisDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's DesisDance.com.
Make plans now to spend this winter in beautiful Alpine, Wyoming. Bring your snowmobiles or rent one from one of our local retailers. The Grays River and surrounding areas offer plenty of options for both beginner and experienced rider. Or slow it down on our snowshoeing and cross-country ski trails. And of course, unwind with exceptional lodging and dining options. Book your Alpine, Wyoming winter stay today.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Short field set up by a Cooper Lancaster kick return to the 45 or so. The Braves march down and score on the opening drive. Run in by Grant Thompson for 6. They lead at 7-0. Ensuing Kickoff kickoff with Carpus Plus color tile fielded at the 5-yard line. Middle field and trying to bounce to the outside is Braxton Doak, and he will get only to the 15-yard line or so, maybe 16 or 17. And out comes the Green River Wolves, down early, 7-0 in the game.
It's a great football name. If you're going to have Doak in your name, of course, the Doak Walker Award, the collegiate award for the best running back. I don't know if that's part of it, but that's a great football name, in my opinion.
1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves with 8:57 to go. They'll have it on their own 17-yard line. Maddox hits the quarterback for Green River. Again, the starting running back out of the game with an injury, so no Jaden Walter for Green River. Bentley Johnson will get the start. They'll quickly hand off to actually Trevor Johnson, the other Johnson, and Trevor will carry the ball off left tackle for a gain of less than a yard.
Not a lot of room right there. The Star Valley defensive line collapsing any seam that might have been trying to be opened up. Green River going to be quickly to the line here, and they got 3 wide receivers on the near side, and the Braves making that adjustment, but the play kind of a little slow coming in here.
The road trips far to the right and one receiver over on the left.
I was bringing that up because I thought maybe Green River was going to maybe try and catch Star Valley napping a little bit, but that didn't work out that way.
In the shotgun is Hintz. Trevor Johnson remains the tailback with him. Lost the snap, ball on the ground. It's going to be Star Valley football. Recovered by the Braves.
51.
And they'll have it back the other way.
It's number 51. That is Andrew Taylor with the recovery.
Wolves turn it over deep in their own territory. Taylor with the fumble recovery sets up Star Valley 1st and 10 already inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone at the Green River 15-yard line.
Just unable to bring in the snap. A bit frustrated there, and of course that puts the Braves in great field position here on the Green River 15.
Coons will come out to play tailback, trips to the left side. One receiver wide to the right in Bryson. Erickson, Thompson, and Lancaster to the left. McClure, shotgun set, 1st and 10 from the 15 after the Green River turnover. McClure will throw, pump fakes, goes end zone, nailed, caught, touchdown.
That's like stealing.
They fake to Bryson on the pump fake, then he cuts up the sideline, and another dime. McClure dropped it right into Neal, and just like that, less than 4 minutes into the game, Braves score after the turnover. It's 13-0.
Say the secondary bit on the pump fake, and at that point, it's just lobbing it into the breadbasket of the all-time leading receiver for the Braves. So, yeah, doesn't get much easier than that.
Great look at it on the Fall River Propane replay as Kristoff comes in for the PAT. Snap, hold, kick, good again. Perfect, 14-zip, Star Valley, SVI on a senior night.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ensuing Kristoff kickoff after the touchdown, fielded again by the Wolves at the 5. Return brought down shy of the 20-yard line once again for Star Valley. Let's send it out to the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Battle of the Bronx in Teton County tonight. Cody Jackson, Jake, what do you got?
Yeah, I got a hookup here. Maddox Ball. I don't know if you've heard about this guy before, but Jerem Beardall, 28-yard touchdown. Was 15-0, but Jackson scored 15-7 now. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake Hibbert. The Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Crew Morgan on the great special teams tackle on the kick return coverage for Star Valley. 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They turned it over on their second play of the game. Under center this time, tailback dive, and the hole opened up but closed really quick. Just a yard, maybe 2 for Trevor Johnson from the tailback spot.
As you mentioned, Duke, you're used to a guy getting the majority of the carries. He's not playing tonight, and so it's a lot of pressure on somebody to step into those shoes, and tonight, so far, it's been Trevor Johnson.
Johnson's going to flank out to the right this time, and Braxton Doak will stay in the backfield. Under center is going to be Hintz. Nope, Hintz in the shotgun, rather, and he'll be empty backfield instead. Couple tight ends. Johnson in motion. Hintz will keep it off the fake handoff, run ahead, and get pushed backwards and held to a yard-ish, maybe even a little less than that. Going to bring up 2nd and along 7 for the Wolves.
Just not a lot of space so far to operate with the line. Of course, the Braves defensive line been extremely good all season long. And so far, it's been tough sledding.
3rd and 7, rather, from their own 20-yard line. Green River trying to get something going offensively, already quickly down 14-zip against the number 1 ranked team in the state on the Wild Preps coaches and media poll. As Hintz will once again look to the sideline. He'll get the call. The formation has 2 receivers on either side with Trevor Johnson with him in the backfield. Braves their traditional 3-4 defense, 3 down linemen, 4 backers, 2 safeties. Hintz to throw, steps up in the pocket, eludes one sack, can't get away from the rest. A.J. Hale was first to make contact, and then the cavalry helped bring him down. That's a sack for the Braves.
Number 21, look for A.J. here. Hintz, the pocket breaks down. He's flushed out of there by Tittenser, and A.J. Hale is right there for the sack.
That's another $10 donation to the Afton Food Pantry. Every Braves defensive sack on the year. The Chop Shop will donate $10 to the Afton Food Pantry. AJ will get 10 more bucks for the food pantry in Afton. So the sack will be a loss of 5, 4th and 12 now, and out comes the punt unit for the Wolves. Lancaster and Neal back to return, standing on their own 45-yard line. A rough punt. Braves came after it. He barely got it away. Shanks it out of bounds off the left side good for him to even get it out.
I wonder if Matatia might have got a finger on this. We'll see if we can maybe see it on our camera, our replay.
31-yard line. Braves going to take over on offense.
Or if maybe it just went off his foot kind of funky.
Yeah, a little off his foot. He could maybe feel that pressure coming in off the edge and up the middle. So good field position here again for the Braves, as they will have a 14-point lead with 5:47 to go in the first. And after the short Green River punt, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Wolves' 31-yard line.
It's one of those hindsight situations. If you knew the punt was not going to be very good, you'd probably just gone for it.
In the backfield is Kyan Watson to play tailback in an I formation set. One receiver to the right side, McClure, long snap count under center, turns, pitches, and then back is actually Riley Erickson, pitches back to McClure. McClure with a double pass, goes to Morgan. Oh, and he dropped the pass. With double pass, the pitch to Riley Erickson, throws it back to McClure. McClure has Hayden Morgan, who caught a touchdown last week in Evanston. Couldn't quite hang on to that one in the flats.
Hey, nice job by Riley getting it back to Smith. And it's right there, and that's one of those they're going to give each other grief about a little later on. Or maybe just one-sided grief.
So it will be second down and 10 after the incompletion. Braves will have it still on Green River's 31-yard line with the clock down to 5:40 to go in the first. Braves up 14-0. They've scored on both possessions. Their first one set up around their own 45. Their second one at the Green River 15. As Erickson, that's Roman Erickson, comes in late. He'll set up tight on the left side. Man across the formation, low snap collected. Throw ahead though, off and running up to the left side, has the 30 and knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line. I think that's for Star Valley.
Cam Mickelson, is that right, 25?
Yes. Cam Mickelson with the reception and a 6-yard
Cam Nicholson with the
catch. So third down and 4.
Brings up third down and 4.
Ball remains on the now Green River 25-yard line. Clock down to 5:30 to play in the first quarter. Coons in the backfield. Brogue lined up wide left. He'll come in motion. Throw ahead to Brogue. Has a blocker. Cut up field. Positive yards. Looking for that first down. We'll have it and more across the 20 and inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. And Gunnar Brogue will pick up a Wyoming National Guard first down. Set up shop at the 17-yard line of Green River.
Nice gainer for Gunnar. Didn't even mean to say that.
He'll sub out. Martini comes in for Coons to play in the backfield. Shotgun again for McClure with Bryson Ild over on the right side.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
2 tight ends with a bunch set on the left. 4 down linemen for the Wolves as Neal comes in motion. Fake to him and then toss it to Morgan. Hayden looks for the corner, beats the edge but can't get away from the second man, and he's bumped out of bounds. Morgan will be inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
That is a pass. A game about 5 yards there.
Second down and 5. 4:49 to go in the opening quarter. Braves up 14-0. Looking to go 3 for 3 on their possessions. 2 touchdowns on 2 possessions. Trying to get another one here. Trips to the left side. Coons back in the backfield. And Bryson Ild all alone on the right. Roman Erickson, Cooper Lancaster, and Travis Thompson split wide to the left side. McClure looking right, under pressure, sets up the screen, throws to Coons, caught, juke, broken tackle inside the 10, 5, reaches for the pylon, bumped out of bounds.
He's in,
touchdown. Jaden Coons breaks the tackles, and then the collision at the goal line, sneaks it into the pylon, and another TD for Jaden.
That was a terrific second effort. So it looks like he was either stopped or was going to be pulled down, gets away from the arm tackle, gets a little help from number 51. That was Andrew Taylor, who's had a heck of a first quarter already.
So the Braves scored 3 early touchdowns, take a 20-0 lead. PAT, all perfect again. 21-zip Braves on the SVI Sports Network.
1 in 4 vehicles will need a new battery this year. Don't wait until yours dies to do something. Test your battery regularly, and if you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performing batteries designed to keep you moving.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on. The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
Ensuing Kickoff kickoff presented by Carpus Plus Color Tiles, going to be fielded again at the 6-yard line. Return to the 15, 20, and across the 20 for the return after the Kickoff kickoff. Jaden Coons takes that one in for the last score for the Braves. Now they're up 21-0 over Green River with 4:12 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, terrific start for the Braves offensively. Of course, the Wolves have set them up on the short field the last two possessions. You had the lost fumble and then the short punt. We'll see if the Green River offense can get something going here.
They've been held without a first down. They had to punt on their last possession. The possession before that was a turnover, a fumble on the snap. So they're looking at their third possession of the game here, down by 3 possessions. And the ball spotted at their own 24-yard line. Hint to the shotgun, looking to his left, fires and tipped it out of bounds. Great play on the sideline by A.J. Hale. I think he dove to get his finger on that and tip it outside and out of bounds.
Well, and quite honestly, that fits right into A.J.'s skill set. He is a terrific goalie for the Star Valley Braves soccer team. When he's in between the pipes, he looks pretty dang good. That was basically him just going to the right.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Comes with 4:08 to play in this opening quarter against senior night for Star Valley. Last chance to work out any wrinkles before postseason play begins next week here on Braves Field. Opponent still be determined in a basically playoff game on the east side of the state happening. We'll update you on that as a run up the middle for Trevor Johnson is snuffed at the line of scrimmage and a gain of less than a yard on the 2nd down and 10 carry.
And that was Ryan Talbot, number 70. Talked about him in the pregame. He shut the door on that play, number 70 for Ryan Talbot.
Braves looking to force back-to-back 3-and-outs against the Wolf defense. It's 3rd and 9.5.
The Wolves are 0 for 1 on 3rd down.
Trips to the right for Hintz, one receiver to his left. Johnson remains the lone back in the backfield. Hard count, the Braves jump off sides, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty on Star Valley to make it 3rd and a long 4 now.
And that's the first penalty of the game. Goes against the Braves, and that will make things a bit more manageable here for the Wolves. So instead of 3rd and a long 9, he got 3rd and 4. 3rd and probably more like 4.
Pushes the ball up to the 30-yard line, same formation. Hintz again in the shotgun. Braves bring some pressure on the edge. Throw, caught, spin, first down, and tackled at the 40-yard line. It was Dax Taylor on the reception, and a good spin move after the catch to move the chains up to the 41.
Gain of 11 yards. First pass completion of the game for the Wolves, and Dax Taylor looking pretty good right there. Sheds the would-be tackler as he cuts inside after the reception and is able to move the chains.
Hintz again in the shotgun. Ball up to the 41-yard line of Green River now. Clock down to 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Braves with that 21-0 lead. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Couple tight ends set here. Hintz in the shotgun. Johnson across the formation. Hand off to him. No, it's quarterback keeper. Hit in the backfield. Sheds the tackle, but can't get away from the rest of the posse. And Hintz back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
3 carries, 0 yards for Hintz. Just not been any room there for him so far. He's a big, strong kid, as Jake Hibbard mentioned. State champ wrestler. I mean, toughness is not a factor. He's a tough kid. Just hasn't been had any room to work with today.
I formation set. Hits this time will be under center. Fullback, tailback behind him. 1 receiver on either side. Turn, play action. Rolling to his left. Under pressure. Throws across his body. Caught for the first down. And inside Braves territory. Hit, tackle. And it will be a first down for Evan Mazer on the reception for the Wolves.
Yeah, gain of about 12 yards there for Mazer.
Pushes the ball inside Star Valley territory for the first time tonight. They'll spot the ball at the Braves 47-yard line. The clock down to 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Wyatt Martini with the tackle for the Braves.
There you heard the PA, David Saltzman, with Wyatt praising Wyatt Martini with that stop.
1st and 10. Hintz has a drive going here. He'll go to the screenplay and hit and brought down by Cooper Lancaster. Catch is made by Dax Taylor, but tackle for loss by Cooper, pushing the ball back to the 50-yard line.
Well, and that one was set up, I think, by that previous reception. Taylor was able to kind of hook inside. This time, Cooper Lancaster was having none of it and pulls him down for, I'll tell you what, that's a really generous forward spot because he was well behind the 50.
They'll put it down as a 3-yard TFL for Cooper. 2nd down and 13 now to go for the Green River Wolves at midfield. 1:15 to go in the first quarter. They trail Star Valley 21-0. Hintz again will be in the shotgun, looking to the sideline. Taking time off the clock, probably trying to limit possessions for the Braves. As Hintz rolls to his left, looks downfield, fires, and through the fingertips of Erickson, and almost picked off by Cooper on the tip drill, but can't haul it in, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one fortunately finds the carpet for the Wolves. A couple of sure-handed guys had a shot at this one, just couldn't reel it in. There you see Roman with the tip, Cooper almost with the deflection. Great camera work by our crew, which shout out to them. It's getting colder by the minute.
56 seconds remains in this first quarter. From midfield, 3rd down and 13 after the incompletion for Green River.
Wolves 1 of 2 on 3rd down.
Shotgun Hintz looks to throw, looking left, flushed out, hit and brought down. Big tackle for loss, and the sack from Roman Erickson. A bullet in the backfield.
We've seen Roman make some big defensive plays, and you know, I guess I kind of came into the season praising Roman for offense, but he's made a couple of big plays, well, more than a couple so far this season. That is a loss of 11 on that quarterback sack.
And that will force Green River to punt. Another $10 donation courtesy of the Chop Shop to the Afton Food Pantry for every Brave sack on the year. That one, a $10 bill courtesy of Roman Erickson from the Chop Shop.
Man, future is extremely bright for that sophomore. Kind of reminds me of Grant Thompson when he was a sophomore getting in the varsity game, and you see what kind of career he's had.
Wolves will punt, 4th and 23-24. They will get it away before the end of the quarter. Here's the kick, much better one, booted and up for Nield. He'll have it on the bounce, will not field it, will take a Green River hop, and will be down at around the 32-yard line. End of the first, Braves lead 21-zip, 1st and 10 when we come back on SBI.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SBI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Here's Duke Dance, Al Erickson, and the SVI Sports Crew with more live coverage of Braves football.
Started the second quarter. Braves get the ball after a Green River punt. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Deepest field for Star Valley on the game. They go quickly to Roman Erickson on the out route. Stiff arms his way up to the 40-yard line. They'll knock him out of bounds near the 40 for an 8-yard gain on the reception.
That's a nice job of tightrope in there by Roman. Got a few more than I thought he was going to. Gain of about 8 yards.
They keep the clock winding. 15 seconds into the second quarter. And Star Valley will be right back to the line of scrimmage. Coons in the backfield. Flanking out wide to the left is Tayson Stoker for Star Valley. Number 26 alone on the left side. Wolves showing a little pressure off the left on the defense. As Stoker comes in motion, throw to him. He cuts upfield, has some room, spin move, and then brought down. He is really close to the first down, Tayson is. And it looks like they will give it to him on the forward progress. So Stoker on the reception will move the chains for the Wyoming Army National Guard.
About 4 yards. I think that's his first varsity reception. If not, it's his first tonight, and he moves the chains.
He'll sub out of the game as Star Valley has it now on their own 49-yard line. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Coons remains the tailback. McClure shotgun with the clock down to under 11 minutes in the second quarter. Smith will throw, pump fakes, steps up, nobody open, tucks it and runs. A lot of turf ahead of him, and he just slides down to the 40. He probably could have gotten at least 10 more, but saw the defense coming in, and Smith just slides after picking up the Wyoming National Guard first down.
About 14 yards. I think if this was a playoff game, he might be in the end zone right here. I think he had some opportunities, but he's probably had a conversation tonight about being smart and playing for the postseason, and he's going to get an attaboy for that, even though in his head he's probably like, oh, I didn't want to do that.
So a new set of downs again for the Braves back inside Green River territory. 10:24 to play in the second quarter. Braves up 21-0 and marching again. They're 3 for 3 on their drive so far. Across the formation goes Daniel. Throw ahead to Daniel. Has some room, 40. 30 and drives the pile across the 30, and Andrew Daniel will move the chains for a Wyoming National Guard first down.
That's a good gainer from the 42 to the 29, 13-yard reception for Andrew Daniel.
Texting and driving. Everyone knows there's no and. You're either texting or driving. If you're typing or reading while behind the wheel, you're not paying attention and you're not in control of your vehicle. Whiteout reminds you, if you're texting, you're not driving. First and 10 for the Braves.
Coulter Martinson and Jaden Coons out there blocking for Daniel, doing a good job.
9:38 to go in the second quarter. Martini back into the game, playing backfield. Kneeled alone on the right, trips to the left side. Turn, screenplay, caught to the left side by Thompson. He has a lot of room, 20, and up the sideline and out of bounds inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. They'll spot him just shy of the 10-yard line for another Wyoming National Guard first down. Travis Thompson doing it that time on the reception, the bubble screen left side.
From the 29 down to about the 13-yard line. So 16, gain of 16 there for Travis. Boy, I'm glad there's another Thompson in the pipeline, aren't you?
Take a few of those. Coons back in to play tailback. And flanked wide left out is Coulter Martinson, number 52, playing wide receiver at the top of your screen.
He was blocking his tail off a couple plays ago.
He comes in motion. As expected, he'll get the ball, has a lead blocker, cut upfield, and Coulter will get inside the 10 before he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And I'm pretty sure that was just a straight handoff. And so
that's what I was just going to say. I think that was just right in his belly.
So that'll be a run for Coulter Martinson to give him 7 yards and set up 2nd and 3 inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. As expected, a lot of players in and out of this game. Tayson Titzers just walked back in along with Mautau Tia. And Coulter Martinson is going to, actually this is it. Coulter Martinson, I believe, will stay in the backfield as Phoenix Hovey once again comes in to play quarterback.
Well, Coulter is one of those senior linemen.
Turn, pitch to Coulter, has it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown on the bread and butter for Coulter Martinson to make it 27-0, Braves on top.
He's probably telling those running backs, he's like, what are you guys always complaining about? I got in the end zone. Good blocking there. You can see Phoenix Hovey coming in. You got to be really selfless to be that quarterback blocker on the bread and butter. Good job by Phoenix, and then nobody wants to get in Eli's way.
So the Braves are 4-4-4. 8 minutes remain in the second quarter as the ensuing extra point attempt. Snap, hold, kick. It's been perfect all night. 28-zip Braves on SVI.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
You're watching Star Valley High School football on the SVI Sports Network.
That was actually A.J. Hale on the PAT attempt after the touchdown. That was good. Kristoff with the kickoff and a big tackle down the field to make the special teams play. That was Kyan Watson on the big hit. Let's send it out to Jake for a Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Jake, what do you got for us tonight?
All right, guys, so I'm going to start off with Worland and Kemmer. That's a big touchdown outside for Worland, gave them a 2-touchdown lead, and here we go. It is 21-6 in the third quarter. Worland leading Kemmer. Back to you.
It's nice to know they can see over there. The old joke in Worland was the one bank of lights was always dark. It didn't work.
Well, the lights all working here on Bracefield tonight. The offense clicking, the defense is clicking for Star Valley on senior night. 5 seconds, under 8 minutes remaining as Green River comes back out on offense here in the second quarter. Screen play to the right side. Nice run up the sideline and a hit out of bounds off the reception. Green River will push the ball up to about their own 25-yard line before being tackled out of bounds.
Chaz Helmandaller with that reception. Here's that big hit from Kyan Watson. Boom!
That'll do, Kyan. 7:45 to go in the second quarter. Braves up 28-0 on their senior night. Again, Star Valley's already secured that number 1 seed. Watching a 3A East game to determine who will play against Star Valley next week. Here's a handoff and a big tackle again in the backfield. Johnson on the carry, but nowhere to go. Thompson on the tackle.
Well, probably going to be a short night for Grant, and he didn't play last week as he was getting healed up from the Cody game. And so he's probably on a limited number of snaps tonight, and he's going to make sure he gets a couple plays.
Sets up third down and about 3 to go for Maddox Hintz and the Green River Wolf offense. They did pick up a few first downs on their last drive, even drove it inside Star Valley territory, but 2 sacks, back-to-back sacks, ended that one. They ended up punting. Third down. Hard count. Nobody jumps, and a timeout taken by Green River. We'll take it as well. Braves up 28-0, mid-second on SBI.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
3rd and 3 after the Green River timeout. Hintz throws, looking downfield, overthrew his target and out of bounds. He's trying to find Dax Taylor down the sideline, couldn't connect, and it's 4th down and 3 on the incompletion.
As you mentioned, Duke, a couple of good-sized completions for Hintz tonight. One went to Dax Taylor, one went to Evan Mazer, but this time a little too far over the head, and that's probably a good thing with some of the Braves back there playing ball hawk.
Bryson Nield will be back to return. They'll bring up Cooper Lancaster to play a little cover here just because it is a short yardage situation to go. Hintz will be the punter for Green River. Clean snap, has time, gets it away. High, wobbly end over end. Bryson will not field it. It takes a big Green River bounce, and it will go down inside the 35 and down to the 32-yard line.
Considering the pressure and the fact that he's playing every other, he's a quarterback, he's out there on every play, that is a terrific punt for Hintz. Then it just skirts right out of bounds, no return.
6:33 to go in the second quarter. Star Valley with a cushion of a lead, 28-0 right now on the bank of Star Valley's scoreboard. It's pink night tonight for Star Valley. As you can see, the pink tapes for the Braves players. There's also the student section all in pink. Cheerleaders, the pink as well. course, here in the middle of October, late October.
The Braves have had 12 pass completions to 9 different players so far in this game.
I formation set for Star Valley. McClure will send Neild in motion from right to left. Hands off, up the middle, and brought down across the 35-yard line.
Number 18, 19, Katie Nichols.
Katie Nichols on the carry.
You know, Katie had a carry last week in Evanston that got called back due to a holding, and it was like 7 or 8 yards. And there's another right there, 5 yards.
Going to be second down.
And Phoenix Hovey's in there playing quarterback.
There's Nichols on the sideline. She'll sub out. Hovey under center. Neild again in motion in the I formation set. Turn. Hand out to the tailback. Nice hole across the 45. Working down to the 50 and inside Green River territory. Keeps the drive going. And a nice gain on the second down carry, I believe, was Tayson Tittenser. And he'll get a good carry up the middle. Tayson will push the ball inside Green River territory.
Look at that hole. What a great job by the Star Valley offensive line. You see Mickelson down there, big country as well. And that was a big gain.
Smith McClure back in to play quarterback. He'll be in the shotgun. Trips to his right, 2 to his left in an empty backfield. 1st and 10 now from the Green River 49-yard line. Braves have scored a touchdown on all 4 possessions. McClure goes right, caught by Roman Erickson. Jab step, broken tackle across the 40, pushing down to the 30. Help from behind to stand him up now at about the 35-yard line. And another Wyoming Army National Guard first down.
About 14 yards there for Roman, his second catch of the night. Securing that ball, nice, high and tight. If not, he goes home. I think his dad cuffs him upside the head. His dad was a lineman. He didn't get to carry the ball.
Roman wide to the left this time. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I'd be kind of mad if I was Fridge. If he was playing out here in this era, he'd be getting some touches as the big guy.
Happy birthday, Fridge, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Martini in the backfield. Smith McClure in the shotgun. From the Green River 35-yard line. McClure sets up the screen. Pass to the left side to Country. Lawson rumbling down the field to the 20, up the sideline, and he's going! It's Big Country into the end zone! On the screen left side, tiptoes the sideline, and Cooper for 6.
It's a thick 6, as they call it in the NFL. It's a big guy scoring. It's a thick 6, 35 yards out. He's rumbling, bumbling, and not stumbling into the end zone from 35 yards. That's awesome.
Fan favorite, teammate favorite, Cooper Lawson, touchdown. Off the screen. 4:38 to go in the second. PAT this time from Christoph is good. 35-zip Braves, SBI Sports Network.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Welcome to Star Valley Station, home of Skyview Lanes, Salt River Cinemas, and Some Dude's Pizza. Get ready for an unforgettable experience where entertainment and deliciousness collide. Let the fun begin.
Christoph kickoff by Carpus Plus Color Tile and Afton and Alpine after Cooper Lawson on the touchdown reception up the left sideline. Here's a pretty good return by Green River up to the 25-yard line. Let's send it back out to the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Jake Hibber, what do you got, Jake?
I got a Powell and Evanston update. It's Kiona, the Wizard of Powell, Wisniewski. You know, multiple angles, guys, but they can't find that corner of the end zone. So I'll tell you, that was a touchdown. 7-6. Back to you. Powell leads it.
Thank you, Jake Hibbert. In this game, Star Valley up 35-0, 4.5 to go before halftime.
Cooper's got his hands on his knees there. He's not used to sprinting 35 yards and going and playing defense.
Here's a 1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves. Had to punt on their last possession. They've been held scoreless so far in the game on Star Valley Senior Night. Maddox Hintz will be in the shotgun, trips to his left, one receiver to the right. Hintz under pressure, hit as he throws, took a shot, and he is going to overthrow his receiver. They're going to get a late flag. Cooper Lawson came in and just nailed Hintz, and they're going to say he was just a step late.
Yes, he wasn't that tired. That was a big hit.
And it is
Roughing the passer, number 78, defense, 15 yards.
So that'll be a 1st down off the big hit. See if we can see it on that replay. Here's a better look at it here.
This should be a good one.
See Lawson. So they'll throw the flag, and that'll be 15.
Second penalty totaling 20 yards on the Star Valley offense, or excuse me, on the Star Valley Braves.
4:27 to go here in the second quarter. Still 35-0, Braves on top, but a 1st down off the penalty for Green River. It's going to be at their own 40-yard line. Hintz will be this time under center with the I formation behind him. Trevor Johnson to dot the I. Hand off to Trevor right side, gets through initially, but Cooper will wrap him up on the perimeter and keep him to a 4-yard gain on the carry. Clock will continue to roll down to 4:15 before halftime.
It's a modest gain, but Johnson, that's the most space he's had to work with tonight. And that'll bring up second, just 5. Let's see that Star Valley D-line. You got Andrew Taylor, Ryan Talbot, big country there. Hayden Morgan, number 14, out here on the end.
3:53 and counting remaining in this second quarter. Braves with that 35-0 lead. Pressure off the edge, handoff up the middle, and a flag on the play for the sideline judge is thrown into the pile where it's going to be a gain of 1, maybe 2, pending some laundry on the turf.
Came in from the side official.
Clock stops at 3:41. And we'll see what this call is.
Got a 5-yard face mask on number 51 on the defense. 5-yard. Replay second down.
5-yard penalty. Will it result? It will result in a 1st down right at midfield. So 1st and 10 for Green River after both 1st downs on this drive coming off penalties.
Penalty marker brings up 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Clock down to 3:41 remaining in the first quarter. Once again, Hintz will be shotgun here with Johnson in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left side. Ball right at midfield. Braves up 35-0. Here's a handoff to Johnson, hit in the backfield and dropped immediately for a big tackle for loss from Hayden Morgan.
Hayden was right in there. Didn't mean to imply a couple plays ago that Hayden's a defensive lineman. He's not. He's a defensive back. But you watch Hayden come here on the pressure. Nobody picks him up. He had just a straight line right to the ball carrier for the loss.
Another TFL for him makes it 2nd and 13. Ball at the Green River 47-yard line. 3:03 to go in this second quarter before halftime. Hintz, shotgun, low snap, collects it, steps back under pressure, steps up, and he is hit. He will get across the line of scrimmage, but tackled for a very short gain on the play. Got through the initial pressure, but couldn't get much after that.
See Ryan Talbot in there as well as
with the tackle, brings up 3rd down and 12.
Kyan Watson. Thank you, camera people. I lost my train of thought. Bailed me out there. Thank you.
Give him about a yard or so on the carry with 2:25 to go before halftime. Put the ball up to near the 48-yard line. Still on Green River side of the 50.
Wolves 2 of 5 on 3rd down tonight.
A.J. Hale and Hayden Morgan playing those 2 outside backers. Look to bring a little pressure off the edge with 3 down linemen. Now Morgan will step back. Oh, maybe he'll come. We'll see. He drops, but Hale rushes. Screen play, and that's going to be incomplete, but a pass interference call. It's going to be a flag on Star Valley as the tackle was there well before the ball arrived on the screen play.
Kind of late. There's actually another flag on the far side as well. I think you called that one as well, Duke.
Well, a few penalties on this drive for Star Valley.
On the defense.
Yeah, pass interference call. Just there quite a bit early on the tackle, as you can see here on the screenplay. Hintz will throw it.
Yeah.
So fairly easy call there for the officials, and that penalty will again result in a first down with the ball spotted up now inside Star Valley territory to the 38-yard line.
Well, the Braves have been really clean up until this drive. That's a third accepted penalty of this drive. And tonight, 4 penalties, 40 yards.
Now a minute 59 to go before halftime. 1st and 10 for Green River. Pressure off the edge. Step up, fire down the field, and overshot everybody. Trying to rifle that one down to Dax Taylor, but it's incomplete.
Excuse me, dude. That one looked like a little bit of a miscommunication. The receiver comes up kind of doing the shrugging the shoulders. He posted in, and it looked like Hintz was going to the outside, so they'll have to try and get on the same page here for the second down.
Ball still spotted at the Star Valley 38-yard line, looking at a 1st down and 10 to go. 2nd down and 10 to go after the incompletion.
There's Dr. Defense right there, Kelly Merritt.
And a hard count, and the defense will jump off sides. That'll be 5 free yards, and the 4th penalty on the drive against Star Valley's defense. Stops the clock at 1:55. Well, remains stopped, I should say, and pushes the ball inside the 35 down to the 33 for a 2nd and 5.
If you're keeping track at home, that is indeed 5 penalties for 45 yards in the game.
Quick Battleson Brothers Flooring battle stat. Full stats coming up at half. Here's a screenplay to the running back Johnson. Good cut to get across the 1st down marker and move the chains inside the 30-yard line. A jab step to his left and then hit the sideline to move the sticks.
That was a really nice pass from Maddox. Hintz put that right on the money.
Green River moves the chains with a minute 49 remaining before halftime, and the Wolves trying to get points here before we head into the break. Shotgun for Hintz. Throws to his right. End zone and overthrew everybody again. Good coverage down the field. Wasn't open, and it's going to be incomplete. It's Gunnar Brogue on the coverage, far side.
Another senior. We talked about the seniors tonight. What a great job they have done contributing to this program. I thought it was really cool. I touched on this morning on the weekday wake-up, Duke, but Coach Young and the coaches posting pictures all week, and especially today, showing these guys as 7th and 8th graders and freshmen and sophomores and how they've been building up to being seniors, and that's a pretty cool progression to watch.
2nd and 10 from the Star Valley 26. Turn, handoff, and a big tackle for loss from Mount Tautia. No gain on the play.
Tackle for loss.
And looks like a quick timeout here by the Wolves.
Makes it 3rd down and
minute
14.
20 to go.
Timeout, Green River.
And Green River will call the timeout. We'll take it and we'll just take a 30-second break here. 3rd down for Green River when we come back on SVI.
What's that smell?
Hello there.
Less stress with Stress Reducer.
Just a little aromatherapy to help reduce stress for our customers.
What is it?
That's Himalayan yak lard essential oil. Would you like some?
Les, with expert auto and tire care under one roof, there's already no stress with Point S.
Is it supposed to smoke that much?
We should go.
Yeah.
We should go.
Oh! No stress with Point S.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley football.
Green River faithful here tonight on the east sideline in the benches, making the trip to support the Wolves. Star Valley with a good crowd as well on a senior night today for the Braves. Looking ahead to hosting a playoff game on this field next week. And right now a 35-0 lead over the visiting Wolves. A minute 21 to go before halftime.
Considering the weather and the temperature and the situation, and you got one next week, I think this has been an amazing crowd tonight.
3rd and 14 for Green River. After the tackle for loss, they fire down the field and caught. 10-5 touchdown. In between the hashes to find Dax Taylor on 3rd and long and skirting into the end zone.
Right on the slant, hit him right on the money. Here's your Fall River propane replay. Nice pass from Hintz. Look at this, right on the money, right in stride. Braves maybe were thinking they might get a hand on it for the interception. Instead, it's right in the hands of Dax Taylor for the touchdown.
Wolves on the board with 1:14 to go before halftime. That makes it 35-6. And the PAT is good. 35-7. Braves on top. Kickoff next on SVI.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
It was a time when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all. I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
We are Western Wyoming's leader in live coverage of high school sports. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Ince finds Taylor on the post route to score with 1:14 to go before halftime. Wolves get on the board. It's now 35-7. Star Valley on top. See how aggressive Coach Young is here after this kickoff. He does have all 3 timeouts remaining and 1:14 to go before halftime. He may want to get that taste out of his mouth before halftime. Just thinking. And it's a pooch kick fielded by A.J. Hale, and he will go down at the 37-yard line. So maybe Green River trying to catch Star Valley offsides to go with a high pooch kick. Hale handles it cleanly, and now Star Valley with good field position. Now if you're Coach Young, I think you have to be a little aggressive here.
AJ's had a couple of nice plays tonight, showing off the hands right there. We saw him on defense. We've also seen him kick a PAT, and then right there, Johnny on the spot with the surprise pooch kick.
Wyatt Martini in the backfield with McClure in the shotgun. Trips to the left side. Bryson Neild alone on the right side. Braves do have 3 timeouts. 1:13 to go before halftime. Here's a shot down to Erickson, and Roman climbs the ladder to get it just across midfield. He's hit and tackled. He'll be spotted for about an 8-yard gain on the reception. The ball inside Star Valley territory, inside Green River territory. Braves go no huddle. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 1. McClure stepping back, fires deep, looking for, I think he was trying to find Travis Thompson. And I don't know if Thompson thought it was going to Neild, but it dropped in between of them, fell incomplete.
I think that's a great way to describe it. Yeah, didn't have enough under it to go clear to the outside to Neild, and kind of wound up in that space between Thompson and Neild.
So now 47 seconds remains before halftime. Still 3 timeouts remaining. Ball just shy of Green River territory at the Star Valley 47-yard line. A 3rd down and 1. Martini in the backfield. This time they go bunch set to the right, 1 receiver to the left. McClure hands off to Martini. Looks for that edge, cuts upfield, will have the 1st down wrapped up. Broken tackles. Wow. Martini still spins to the 45 and down to the 42-yard line. That will be a Wyoming Army National Guard 1st down. Clock is running. They do stop it momentarily, actually, to move the chains.
That was like that's like the washing machine right there for Wyatt Martini.
Now the clock rolls at 36 seconds. Braves ready to go at the line of scrimmage. McClure looks to throw, goes right to Neild, and he'll step out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Should be enough to move the chains again. Another Wyoming Army National Guard 1st down at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 16. Tell you what, a great PA announcement here from David Saltzman. Of course, hitting the James Bond reference, that was Martini shaken, not stirred, or stirred, not shaken.
29 seconds before halftime. Great situation opportunity here for Star Valley to work on this drill, trying to get down the field. Working the sidelines, McClure looks to throw, goes to Roman Erickson on the out route, caught near the 30 and dives ahead. He'll move the chains, does not get out of bounds in time. They wind the clock, they'll stop it momentarily to move the chains. Nope, a timeout is called by Coach Young. We'll take it. Braves driving with 23.5 to go before half on the SVI Sports Network.
This fall, don't let your internet haunt you. Summon the Home Zone app with Experience IQ and unmask who's haunting your service. Protect all your devices this Halloween season with Home Zone, only at Silver Star.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming back after the Star Valley timeout, 23.5 seconds on the clock. And Dow, this is a chance for Star Valley to work on this 2-minute drill. So far, so good. They've driven down inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. Still 2 timeouts remaining, and the ball spotted at the 18-yard line.
Well, you see a nice run from Wyatt Martini, and then Roman Erickson has kind of turned into that guy, the guy who gets that sideline-to-sideline reception when they need it. And a good example of it there on this drive, as you mentioned. And you know, right now this game doesn't always seem like it's close, which it's not. But as you said, this is a chance to work on some things that's going to maybe help you next week.
From the 18-yard line, McClure, empty backfield, trips to the right, 2 receivers to his left. 23.5 to go before halftime. Smith calls for the football. Looking to his left, back middle, back left, throws into double coverage in the end zone, up for the grab. Did he bring it in? No signal, no signal, no signal. Touchdown! Cooper Lancaster in double coverage in the back corner of the end zone. Hauls it in, and they give him 6.
18 yards. I thought he sure brought it in. The referee making sure he had possession. There's the nice work by our camera folks. Yep, 1 foot.
It's an NFL touchdown.
It's like he got 2 feet, yeah.
So the Braves do score to make it 41-7. And the PAT from Christoph is good, 42-7 Braves, SBI. No good. They say wide to the right, no good. So 41-7 on SBI.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
Here's Duke Dance, Al Erickson, and the SVI Sports Crew with more live coverage of Braves football.
Cooper Lancaster, a beauty of the catch in the back of the end zone. The Carbons Plus color tile Christoph kickoff, fielded at the 15-yard line of Green River. Cuts to the sideline at the 20, eludes a tackle, 25, and brought down from behind out of bounds to stop the clock at 12 seconds before halftime with the Braves up 41-7.
Braxton Doak with a nice return for the Wolves.
Star Valley again will be at home next week in a playoff game.
So Duke, that's a touchdown pass number 4 for Smith McClure in this first half. He's done it in such a sneaky way with different guys that kind of lost track. But yeah, that's the 4th touchdown pass. Got one to Lancaster, one to Cooper Lawson, one to Jaden Coons, and one to Bryson Neal.
12 seconds before half. Under center is going to be Hintz for the Green River Wolves on their own 30. Turn, tailback dive, big collision across the line of scrimmage, but then tackled after about a 5-yard gain. No timeouts, and we go to halftime. Braves lead at 41-7, and Star Valley on their senior night comes out with some fireworks in the first half on both sides of the football. We'll go into the Star Valley Health halftime show with Jake Hibbert from the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio and some highlights here in our halftime coverage from around the state of Wyoming. Jake, take it away.
Hey, thanks so much. Yeah, we got some highlights to get to, and we will start off with Kemmer and Worland. This was a big game in the two-way levels because if Kemmer can get a win tonight, well, then they would secure a playoff spot for Thermopolis, but that's a touchdown for Worland. Mason Decker to Mason Ruelas, and currently Thermopolis is up, Thermopolis is going home. They're not making it to the playoffs. 35-6, Worland over Kemmer. Up next, it's Cokeville and Lovell. This is a big one as well for seeding. And look at that pick six. Lovell up 28-8. That's David Crosby with the touchdown right there. Rivalry matchup, Mountain View trying to get that number 1 seed. Justice Platt goes up the right sideline, finds the end zone in the final score, 20-6. Not a high-scoring game, but Mountain View finishes it off with a win. Lyman loses 20-6 again. Evanston Powell, this game currently at half. It was the Wizard of Powell, Kiona Wisniewski, looking over to the left corner of the end zone, and he found Alex Jordan to make it 7-0. And then Breckenridge, not the halfback, Braden Wallace scores there for Evanston, and we sit at 7-6 at the half. Riverton and Rawlins. Riverton just need to win this game to get the number 1 seed for them. Secured Saltzgaver, the Salt Man. Half the field, no problem. No one's catching him. Jared Saltzgaver with the first score of the game for Riverton. They're well on their way to a victory, 21-0. Lander and Buffalo. I picked Buffalo because of playmakers. Well, guess what? I forgot about Braden Baker, apparently. Look at this playmaker. Top play candidate. 18 yards into the end zone, and it is 21. Hold up, guys. I think I got an update here. It is 14-0 there. Lander leading Buffalo. Cody and Jackson. This one's a little closer than I would have expected. First score of the game, Maddox ball goes out right side to Jerem Beardall into the quarter. But you hear that, Jerem Beardall. I think they're playing some different folks, perhaps, getting ready for the playoffs next week because it's currently 28-14. Look at that catch. Oh, my goodness. Tyson Kendall's had a few good ones. That led to a touchdown for the Jackson Bronx, but they ultimately are trailing 28-14. Some other scores for you as we have a close one in 4A. This one's for seeding, the 2nd seed, 3rd seed, Campbell County and Cheyenne East. As it stands, Campbell County 14, Cheyenne East 12. We'll have a couple of highlights for you on that game coming up in the post game. Some other highlights from around, or some other scores. You may have noticed I didn't get Torrington Douglas. That's because there's no video. NFHS has failed us 21-7 right now. Torrington is leading. I'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jay Kibbert, as always, with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update and some halftime highlights here at the half, presented by Star Valley Health. Braves lead 41-7 over visiting Green River on the SBI Sports Network.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
See how we sell your home and save you money? Very demure, very cutesy. Call Assist to Sell the Realty Team today for your next real estate transaction.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
This is Braves football and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Live from Braves Field on a late October Friday night. Star Valley with the lead at the half, 41-7 on the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. It is pink night tonight for Star Valley, the cheerleaders, the football team, the student section, everybody wearing some pink tonight. As you take a look at some of the highlights from the first half, now let's take a look at some of those stats from the first half, presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Well, first for the Green River Wolves, Maddox Hintz, 6 of 12 in that first half, 64 yards through the air. Most of that going to Dax Taylor, including that 30-yard touchdown reception. He had 2 catches for 41 yards. Running the ball, pretty tough sledding for the Green River Wolves. 13 carries, minus 2 yards. So 64 through the air, minus 2 on the ground, 62 total yards. The Braves, meanwhile, spreading everything around. Smith McClure, I had him unofficially 18 of 22 for 183 yards, 4 passing touchdowns in that first half. Doing the most of that damage reception-wise. Bryson Neal, 5 catches, 35 yards and a touchdown. Roman Erickson, 4 for 42. The biggest play through the air was to Cooper Big Country Lawson. 1 reception, 35 yards, and the touchdown. On the ground, the Braves just 9 carries, but 80 yards. Getting in the end zone on the ground is Grant Thompson and Coulter Martinson. So the Braves 183 through the air, 80 on the ground, 241 total. And that's a look at your halftime battle stats.
Presented by Carpets, One Color Tile of Wyoming. Locations in Afton. That's actually just located a block south of the arch in Afton. That's Carpus Plus. And it is the halftime show here with Star Valley up 41-7 here at the half. And your stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home, located a block south of the arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Carpet One. Now let's see if we can give away some trivia and some free Froyo, and with your trivia question here at the half.
Well, the question tonight brought to you by Star of 89. The Braves currently have a winning streak of 17 games. What is the program's longest winning streak? 307-203-4637. If you have a guess, the first correct answer wins himself a gift certificate to Star of 89. And Duke, we partook of the crumble cookies this week, and they were phenomenal. I would suggest using your certificate on that, but they have lots of stuff. So make your guess, 307-203-4637.
First correct answer will win that gift certificate to Star of 89. Swirl the giftery, and of course follow them on social media. Soup, Froyo, and crumble cookies go to Star of 89. Here at the half, Braves lead at 41-7 on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
The Lincoln County School District No. 2 Transportation Department is currently hiring bus aides for the current school year. Earn extra side cash while helping out the local students. Starting wage for business aides is $16.75 an hour. No experience is necessary and all training is paid. Get started and fill out an application. Visit lcsd2.org. That's lcsd2.org and click job openings. Become a bus aide and enjoy a great way to earn some part-time income.
Food insecurity is the foundation to everything. Every 2 weeks, the paychecks come in and the bills go out. After rent, water, power, fuel, and every other bill is paid, my account is generally under $20 until the next paycheck. This leaves very little to no money to stock the pantry with groceries for our family. But with the help from the Afton Food Pantry, I did not have to pick and choose between paying my bills or buying groceries. They lovingly opened their doors to my family and I when we needed it the most.
The Bank of Star Valley would like to congratulate Hayden Morgan on being this week's Man of the Week. Congratulations.
Hayden Morgan, son of Christian and Leanne Morgan, senior, safety wide receiver, Afton.
Rolls to his right, fires into the end zone, caught for the touchdown. He'll be in there, and the score is good. Hayden Morgan.
This is Braves football and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Halftime coverage presented by Star Valley Health, where the Braves had the 41-7 lead over the visiting Green River Wolves on senior night for Star Valley. Remember, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You have less than a week of October left to go get those screenings done and mammograms done. You can find the specials and details and all that information through Star Valley Health online at starvalleyhealth.org. That is starvalleyhealth.org for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Here's a look at some more of the halftime highlights as we have Star Valley leading it 41-7 at the half. Dal, let's see how the Braves have done so far with those keys to the game presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, tonight's keys, like I said, are a little more generalized. Key number 1, strive for efficiency. I think the Braves have done that for the most part. There, they got a little bit in trouble with penalties on the scoring drive for the Wolves, but other than that, pretty good. Spread the wealth, they've certainly done that. A lot of different players have touched the ball tonight. Number 3, lift up your teammates. I liked seeing Coulter Martinson score, and people were all excited about that. I think that counts. And then key number 4, celebrate the seniors. We've been doing that tonight. So that's just a look at your keys to the game tonight on senior night from Assist to Sell.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit Assist to Sell StarValley.com. That is Assist to Sell StarValley.com. And by the way, we did have the Brave Cadets perform at the half. We did record that full performance, and courtesy of Assist to Sell, we will have your halftime showcase uploaded later this weekend, and we'll show you that full halftime performance from the Star Valley Brave Cadets with Assist to Sell and the halftime showcase. 3:13 to go. Dal, let's take a look at the winner of your trivia, and then we'll be down on the sideline with our sideline report from Miles CPA.
Well, the question was the Braves currently have a winning streak of 17 games. What's the program's longest winning streak? And the answer is 23 games. Now, this was a little bit of a trick question. Winning streak is 23 games from 1965 to 1968. There is an unbeaten streak of 35 games during that same stretch. We were looking for winning streak tonight, so 23 is your answer.
And we do have a winner. The first correct answer, phone number ends in 4728. 4728. Congratulations. You had the first correct answer. You win that gift certificate courtesy of Swirl. You can pick up that certificate from SBI Media in downtown Afton next week. Congratulations. 4728. We do have down on the sidelines Millie Kazare and Claire Myers with the Miles CPA sideline report. They had a chance to catch up with both head coaches heading into the locker room. Let's start with Millie Kazare and catching up with Coach Christensen here at the half. Millie.
Yeah, guys, Christensen said his team knew that they were headed into a challenge, but they are still fighting. Not many seniors, he says, he doesn't have very many seniors on his team, but they're still doing pretty good. Coming out into the second half, they're going to keep fighting and have fun. Coach says his team is going to work on their confidence. They started the game off a bit scared, but are going to end it off great. Coach is glad they threw the ball and gained yards. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Millie Kazare with the Miles CPA sideline report. We also have Claire Myers down on the sideline as well. She had the chance to catch up with Coach McKay Young heading into the locker room. Claire.
We're down here live for the Star Valley team's halftime report. I just finished talking to Coach Young. I asked him what he thought went well in the first half, and his reply was everything. Though everything seems to be going awesome, one thing that Young thinks we can improve on is getting all those seniors out there and letting them have opportunities on our senior night. He also wants to end this game feeling healthy and happy. It is going to be a great but chilly second half. Back to you, Duke.
Thank you, Claire Myers with the Miles CPA sideline report. That's Millie Kazare and Claire Myers. Find Miles CPA in Afton and Thane. That is Miles CPA. Wrapping up our halftime highlights with the Braves up 41-7. Both teams out of the locker room and getting ready to start off the second half of play in this game to wrap up our Star Valley Health halftime show. And remind me, Dal, who gets the ball first?
Green River's going to get the ball. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so they'll get it first. Just want to throw this out there, Duke. Obviously, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, just being respectful. But should this game finish in Star Valley's favor, I did a little bit of math, but I checked it with calculator. This would be Star Valley's all-time win number 530.
Wow.
In their program's history. Should they finish this one off tonight? Kind of a nice round number to round out the regular season. Just a little FYI.
Star Valley Health halftime coverage concludes here on the SBI Sports Network, and Green River will fill the opening kickoff, trailing the Braves by a score of 41-7. And another reminder, Star Valley has wrapped up the number 1 overall seed, even heading into this game out of the 3A West. And so they will await the 4 seed from the 3A East. And that's basically a playoff game over on that side of the state to determine who will have that 4 seed and who will make the trip to Star Valley next week to take on the Braves in the opening round of the playoffs.
And I'm just looking at that right now. Duke, Lander, and Buffalo in that basically that playoff situation. Lander up 21-0 at halftime. So right now, Tigers well in position to be in that spot.
We'll keep an eye on that as we have the Kristoff kickoff with Carpets Plus Color Tile. This one will be a touchback, no return. And 1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves, back out on the 20-yard line.
Someone needs to check Kristoff's foot. Maybe it's warm because they were just in the locker room for a few minutes, but it's getting pretty chilly out there. That ball has got to not feel very soft.
Yeah, right. So 1st and 10, the Wolves have scored a touchdown on the game. It was a pass from Maddox Hintz to Dax Taylor. A beauty of a pass that Taylor caught on the run between the hashes and skirted into the end zone. That's their 1 score of the night. They look to get a strong start to this second half. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, trailing the Braves by a score of 41-7. In the shotgun is going to be Hintz. Man in motion is Taylor. Sets up trips to the left, bubble screen, high pass, but caught by Lake, I believe, and he's going to be tackled for a loss on the screenplay. Could not get back to the original line of scrimmage, and a loss of a foot or so.
The thing about plays like that is the timing is really important. So you want to have like an economy of motion so that you're not wasting the milliseconds you need. And that pass was so high, Lake went up and got it, but by the time he came down with it, he had no time to do anything with it.
So 2nd and a long 10. Once again, Hintz will look to the sideline with 1 man in the backfield. That's Trevor Johnson. 2 receivers to the right, 1 wide left. Now Hintz will step up under center. Here's the snap, tailback dive, hit at the line and driven back for no gain on the play. 3rd and 10 after Johnson got nothing. Clock down to 11 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter.
A.J. Hale in there, as well as a couple of big dudes. Big Country was in there. I'll be honest with you, as a big guy myself, not as big as Big Country, but if I scored on a 35-yard touchdown, you couldn't even talk to me the rest of the weekend.
3rd and 9. Hintz again looking to the sideline to get the right call. He'll have trips to his right side, 1 to his left. Throws to his left, caught in a collision, and the ball is jarred loose. A big hit by the safety coming up to make the collision, and Gunnar Brogue, actually the corner, the right side corner, the one who, I believe, Martini. A hard time seeing that one, but Martini on the big hit to keep it an incomplete pass.
Great job by our camera crew helping Lake up. And this one, I think it skirted off of Lake's hands. Initially, I thought Lake was bringing it in, and then Martini jarred it loose. He never really had a chance to bring this in, and certainly didn't after the collision.
3 and out to open up the half for the Green River offense. They'll punt on 4th and 10, a minute and a half into this 3rd quarter. And it's a fake punt. Quarterback keeper breaks a tackle and then hit hard from behind, and that will be a turnover on downs. Hits the punter. He plays quarter. Actually, it was Braxton Doak who tried to do that, and he almost got away, but then watch Hayden Morgan come from behind and just put a lick to end this one.
Well, and Andrew Daniel, number 17 right there, got just enough of him to slow him down. Coulter Martinson was there as well, but yeah, Hayden Morgan came in and said, no, we're not going to have any of that nonsense.
Well, you have nothing to lose, so you go for it on 4th and 10, deep in your own territory to try and catch the Braves off guard.
I like the call. That had a good chance of working right there.
So now Star Valley will have a very short field to open up their first drive of the second half. McClure under shotgun, throw ahead to Neal. Nice big hole for Bryson, cut to the outside, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Bryson Neal into the end zone, 25 yards away. Turnover on downs. The ensuing play is a touchdown. The Braves lead it by 40.
25-yard touchdown reception to Bryce Neal, his second of the night. And I did have a mistake on my stat sheet at half. So right now, Bryson, 6 catches, 90 yards, and 2 touchdowns tonight. That's another great night for Bryson Neal.
Kristoff with the ensuing PAT attempt from Carpus plus color tile. Snap, hold, kick, and this one is good. 48-7, Braves, SVI.
And we're back with the First Bank Tortilla Challenge. Right now, both Cole of the Afton Branch and Marty from Alpine have each had 1 slap so far, but no spewing yet. Remember, the first one to spew the water out of their mouth loses. Looks like Cole won that paper, rock, scissors. And ouch, you can hear the pain in Marty's voice there. That was not good, but a little chippy now as tortillas are flying all over the place. Marty will win that paper, rock, scissors, and whoa, he's doubling up on the tortillas. Is that even legal? But a swing and a miss. Look at his fancy dancing move from Cole. He'll barely miss that, but still no spewing. But here we go with paper, rock, scissors again. Marty wins that one, and whoa, a quick slap. Look how the tortilla bounces off of Cole's face, and then it slaps the legs of the camera. That had some great power behind it. But still no spewing from either one of these. Who do you think's going to spew first? Will it be Marty or Cole?
You're watching Star Valley High School football on the SVI Sports Network.
Kristoff kickoff presented by Carpus Plus Color Tile after the touchdown for Bryson Neal, the 25-yard reception on the shuffle pass ahead. Here's the kick to the 5, returned up to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Green River. Turned it over on downs on their opening possession of this half. Tried to go for it on a fake punt. Didn't get it. Gave Star Valley a 25-yard field. They score on the very next play.
And that was Smith McClure's 5th touchdown pass of the night. And I am pretty sure that's a career high for Smith. School record is 7. I would be shocked if he's in the game long enough to try for that. That's really not Coach Young's style, but just FYI, 5 touchdown passes tonight.
So the Braves with a 41-point lead, up 48-7. Here's a handoff to Johnson, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2 right off the middle. Spotted up to the 21, so just 1 yard gain on the carry for Green River to set up 2nd and 9.
The Star Valley rushing defense has just been absolutely stingy tonight. 16 carries, 5 yards.
Second and 9. Hintz under center this time. I formation behind him from his own 21-yard line. Play action. Rolls right. Has a man in the flat. Caught on the run. 25 and cut down shy of the 30.
That was Zach Dalton, number 40.
Gives Zach about 7 yards on the reception to set up 3rd and a manageable 2 yards now for the Green River offense up to the Star Valley 28-yard line. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
First time we've seen him, but nice catch. Turn, getting his body upfield, getting good yardage.
I formation. Tailback dive up the middle. He needed the 30 to convert. Does he get there? It looks like he's... Yes, he is. He does waving it. So it is a first down by the length of the football. Half a football, really. Move the chains, and the Wolf offense stays on the field. 1st and 10, Green River, 8:36 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Seeing a lot of younger kids out there. See Caleb Erickson here, number 26. He's out there, a defensive back. You just saw Will Linford, 87. So you're seeing some JV kids getting some varsity minutes here just in the early part of the 3rd quarter.
Braves getting ready for that home playoff game against either Lander or Buffalo. Last check, Lander was up by 3 touchdowns. Here's another handoff up the middle. Tackled for a gain of about 3 yards on their carry.
Excuse me, Duke. That was Tayson Stoker, not Caleb Erickson.
Under 8 minutes to go. Gain of 3 on that first down carry for the Wolves.
Maybe if I would just look at the back of the jersey.
7:50 and counting, 48-7 Braves on top. Wolves trying to put together a few plays here and string a drive together. Man in motion is Taylor. Here's a screen pass to the left side. Caught, broken tackle, first down to the 45 and down at the 46-yard line. Evan Mazer was on the reception, and he gets a nice run after the screen catch and moves the chains for the Wolves.
Yeah, about 12 yards there for Mazer. As you mentioned, moves the chains. And the Wolves got something going here as they reach near midfield.
Wolves will line up as part of our third quarter coverage presented by High Country Solutions. Find highcountrysol.com. That is highcountrysol.com. Proud to sponsor third quarter coverage on SVI. Ball spotted at the Green River 46-yard line. Snap to Hintz, looks center field, fires, caught, first down, hit, and brought down. And they're going to get, I believe, a helmet-to-helmet hit or some sort. A flag comes in. It is a first down for Dax Taylor on the reception. He'll move the chains, and we'll see what the penalty is here.
About 14 yards on that pitch and catch.
The officials will discuss with the clock stopped at 6:49 to go. Here's a look at the replay. They're going to wave the flag off, so no penalty. Sometimes they throw that just to make sure and give them a chance to call it if they need to. See, there was a little contact, but inadvertent and not crown, and so they're going to say no penalty on that against Martinson.
It does move the chains, though, just by the result of the play. And Dax Taylor now 3 catches, 55 yards tonight, and the touchdown for the Wolves.
Inside Star Valley territory at the Braves 39. Here's a counter play. Broken tackle in the backfield. Can't get away from the second one, though. And brought down deep in the backfield by Jaden Coons.
Jaden with a nice job. It's a very tenacious play for him. Watch 39 as he fights his way through the blocks and tracks down the ball carrier.
It's going to be a hold on the offense. So you might just decline that
I think they will.
You lose 5 yards, so you might just go 2nd and 15 instead of 1st and 20. Official looking for the coach to make the call. They're discussing. And they will decline it.
To me, I'm always a big fan of the down is more important than the distance in a situation like this. So the result of the play, you lose 5 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ball on the 45-yard line. 2nd and 15 after the penalty is declined. Clock down to 6:18 and counting. Again, Green River looking to the sidelines. 3 receivers to the left, rolling to that side. Hintz will throw, and out of reach for his intended target, incomplete. Let's send it out to a live update for Jake Hibbard. We're, of course, watching that Lander-Buffalo game. Jake, what do you got?
Yeah, neither team wants to play you guys. It's 21-21. Buffalo hightailed it right back. Aiden McCorkle just connected on a touchdown. Back to you.
Wow, thank you, Jake. Lander was up 21-0. Now Buffalo ties it up 21-21.
Wow.
Winner plays the Braves here next week.
We just looked at that score, and we were already thinking, okay, it's going to be the Tigers, and then now, who knows again. Wow, what a comeback for the Bison.
3rd and 15 in this game. Green River on the 45-yard line of Star Valley. 5:20 to play in the third quarter. Braves leading at 48-7. Hintz throws and caught on the sideline. What a throw from Hintz. Caught down to the 30-yard line. It will be short of the first down to gain, but man, that was a bullet. Able to find Helmendahler for the reception to make it 4th and manageable. About 2 yards to go.
That was a heck of a throw.
He's lucky his receiver that was closer didn't get his finger on that. He went up to try and catch it. Ball went over top of him. and right into Hemmendaller's hands.
Man.
So here's a 4th and 2 for Green River. Ball moved down to the Star Valley 32-yard line. They need the 30 to move the chains on 4th down. Deep tailback in the I formation set.
Wolves are 0 for 1 on 4th down. That just happened earlier this quarter.
Lined up in the backfield is Everett De Leo for Green River to play the deep tailback, and a timeout taken by Green River. 4:24 to go in the third on the SVI Sports Network.
What's that smell?
Hello there.
Let's stress with stress reducer.
Just a little aromatherapy to help reduce stress for our customers.
What is it?
That's Himalayan yak lard essential oil. Would you like some?
Les, with expert auto and tire care under one roof, there's already no stress with Point S.
Is it supposed to smoke that much?
We should go.
Yeah.
We should go.
Oh! No stress with Point S.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Green River timeout, a big play for the Wolves. 4th down and 2 from the Star Valley 32-yard line. 4:24 to go in the third quarter. Braves up 48-7. Hintz in the shotgun, empty backfield. He'll have 3 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to the right, no tight ends. Takes a long look to the sideline. Just came out of the timeout. Now he'll get to play from the sideline and get ready to run the set on a 4th down and 2. Empty backfield. Braves being pressure off the edge. Rolls to his left, away from the pressure. Needs the 30. Collision has the first down. Braves blitzed one way, the run from the quarterback went the other way, and that moves the chains on a 3-yard carry.
I see he needed 2 and he got 3.
Wolves offense stays on the field. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
First down for the Wolves.
We'll have it 1st and 10 now from the Star Valley 29, just barely to the 29. Empty backfield again for Hintz. Low snap, collects it, rolls right, fires off his back foot, fading up for grabs, and it's dropped off the interception option for the Braves. That was a duck up in the air. Star Valley went up to get it, and Ross couldn't quite haul it in.
Preston's going to go home tonight telling his folks, I should have had that one. You can see he recognizes it. He's coming forward, and then people kind of start turning into a defensive back and just a little out of position there. Wasn't able to bring it in.
Stops the clock at 3:18 to go. Well, keep winding it, actually.
Yeah, I don't know why the clock is running. It shouldn't be. We're not at the running clock rule yet, and that was an incomplete pass.
Well, they tick it all the way down to 3 minutes and snap the football. Fake handoff, quarterback keeper, broken tackle on the line of scrimmage, and then brought down at the line by the rest of the Braves defense for no gain on the carry.
Nice job getting in there, number 52, Coulter Martinson, who has a rushing touchdown tonight. Two-way player tonight, Coulter Martinson.
Braves leading it by 41. Mercy ruled out 45.
Yeah.
The spread needs to be there. And Green River trying to keep it within that. They can punch one in here, but now they're looking at a 3rd and 10 from the Star Valley 29-yard line. All part of our High Country Solutions third quarter, as Hintz once again looks to the sideline to get the call. Now he'll set. Looks to throw on the shotgun snap. Fires middle up and knocked around and incomplete. Thrown into double coverage. Hayden Morgan and Preston Ross both back there.
Tell you what,
intended target was Taylor and incomplete.
The ball was right there, and it looked like there for just a second. Hung up just a little bit. Boy, good job there by Morgan and Preston Ross getting hands up there to deflect that pass, because it was just a little late. If Hintz could have led him a little earlier, I think they would have been able to find each other in the end zone.
Incompletion will set up 4th down and 10 from the Star Valley 29-yard line. 2:06 to go in this third quarter, presented by High Country Solutions. Rolling to the right is Hintz. Throws to the sideline and incomplete. And no flags. Turnover on downs. Braves will get the ball back with 1:59 remaining in the third quarter.
Unsuccessful fourth down try means the Braves take over on
They'll have it 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
As you mentioned, Duke, the criteria for a running clock in a game like this is it has to be at least 45, and it has to be in the second half. So the Braves, if they can get another, even a field goal on the board, that would put them to that threshold. And then even if it goes under the 45, it doesn't stop, go back to the normal rules. It just keeps the running clock rule in case of only time it stops is a timeout or an injury.
So 1st and 10 for Star Valley. Looks like Smith McClure for the time being still is the quarterback. Tailback is Jaden Coons. Couple tight ends. Receiver to the right side. He'll come in motion. Throw ahead. Nice cut. 35-40 and brought down near the 45-yard line. On the reception, I believe, is Gunnar Brogue. Yes, Gunnar Brogue on the reception, playing wide out. And Gunnar will get some yards up to near the 45.
So, Duke, you need to make fun of me there. I said a field goal would do it. It would not do it. It would be 44 points. Sorry.
We got you. Touchdown. We're talking running clock situation. 1:45 to go, and the clock rolling down here late in the third quarter. Going to be 1st and 10 after the Gunnar Brogue reception. McClure still the shotgun quarterback. Coons in the backfield. Going to be Daniel across the formation. Throw ahead to Daniel, and he's brought down from behind up to the 45. Does get across the line of scrimmage or tackled at the line of scrimmage. Does Andrew Daniel for no gain on the reception. Again, 21 seniors on this Star Valley roster on their senior night. And they are looking to finish off this game and go 9-0 on this season. Big wins over Sugar Salem, big win over Cody. They hit the postseason next week. And after a win tonight, hope to get 3 more and finish off a three-peat year.
Well, Duke, 17 different players have either caught a pass or carried the ball tonight for the Braves.
2nd down and 10. Martini in motion. Throw ahead to Wyatt. He'll break through across the 50 and tackled from behind inside at Green River territory. About 8 or so on the reception. To set up 3rd down and short for the Braves offense.
Yeah, about 9 yards there for Wyatt.
Clock rolling down to 24. I do not believe Star Valley will need to snap the ball here as they look to close out the High Country Solutions third quarter. The ball spotted on the Green River 46. Clock down to 14-13. They do huddle up.
Phoenix Hovey is jogging back in, but doesn't look like they're going to get this play off.
Nope, they won't. That'll send us to the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter with the Braves up 48-7. Fourth quarter next on the SBI Sports Network.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit Desi'sDance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's Desi'sDance.com.
Fourth quarter coverage of Star Valley football is presented by Napa Auto Parts in Afton and in Thane.
Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter has Star Valley looking at a 3rd down and 1 from the Green River 46-yard line. Phoenix Hovey in to play quarterback now for the Braves with a big lead up 48-7. Sends Brogue in motion. Turn, tailback dive, working to the right side. Big collision for Tittenser. He was looking for that 45-yard line, and it looks like he's about half a yard shy of picking up the first down. So 4th and short, just shy of the Green River 45.
And it looked like it was there. Heck of a stop there by the Wolves. I did not see the number. I thought for sure Taysom was going to get that. In fact, I thought just from the formation it was going to be the bread and butter, and that was just a straight handoff.
We'll spot him at the 46, so a full yard to go to convert on 4th and 1. Few subs come in as Tate Lawson will go to the far left.
This will be the first 4th down attempt of the game for the Braves, should they actually snap it. Kyan Watson coming in as the fullback. That seems reversed. Watson and Matautia.
Matautia, but a timeout taken by Coach Young as time was running out. Back in 64th down on the SVI Sports Network.
Make plans now to spend this winter in beautiful Alpine, Wyoming. Bring your snowmobiles or rent one from one of our local retailers. The Grays River and surrounding areas offer plenty of options for both beginner and experienced rider. Or slow it down on our snowshoeing and cross-country ski trails. And of course, unwind with exceptional lodging and dining options. Book your Alpine, Wyoming winter stay today.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
After the Star Valley timeout, 4th and 1, bread and butter pitch, first down and more, 40, and down inside the 40-yard line. Kyan Watson on the carry for a Wyoming Army National Guard first down.
Man, that just kept on going there. Down to the 36. So gain of 10 yards there for Kyan Watson.
Big block by Matautia. That really opened that thing up.
We're not really surprised. He's a big dude.
Back into the game to play tailback is Katie Nichols. Watson now the fullback, man in motion, left to right, turn, handoff to Nichols. Nice hole, wrapped up and across the 35 down to about the 33. And Nichols will pick up 4 yards.
Second carry of the night for Katie. She's got 2 totes tonight for 9 yards.
10-10 to go in the Napa Auto Parts 4th quarter of play.
You know, I think, not to dwell on this, but I think one of the biggest compliments we can give a player like Katie is that it's not any type of special thing. She's just a football player, and she's been this way going back to 7th grade. Comes in, gets a great carry. We've seen it all season, her whole career.
Jason Stoker will line up wide to the left side. And it looks like it is Watson, the tailback, with McClure back in at quarterback. Here's a throw ahead to Stoker. Looks for the edge, cuts upfield across the 30. And Stoker will be close to a first down. I'll mark him about a yard shy of the yard to gain inside the 30.
About 4 yards there for Tayson. Found some good room.
Comes with 9:18 to go in this 4th quarter. They'll set up 3rd and a long 1 for the Braves.
Taysom with a reception tonight and a rush. So 2 touches for 8 yards.
Cam Mickelson now lined up wide to the right. Watson remains the tailback. McClure in the shotgun. Braves leading at 48-7. Mickelson ahead, gets the reception on the shovel ahead, and will have the first down, push backwards, but I believe forward progress should be enough to give him a Wyoming Army National Guard first down. They're looking, no, they're going to say short. Short by half a yard. So 4th down and less than 1 for the Star Valley offense. 8:35 and counting in the 4th quarter.
Didn't quite make us a real 4th down and inches.
Ball spotted to the Green River 27. 4th and inches. Watson the tailback. Turn, pitch to Watson. Kyan has the first down across the 35 and down to the 32-yard line. That's the Wyoming Army National Guard first down.
Kyan, 2 carries, 15 yards tonight. Got a good push here from his line. The lead blocker on that was 37, Brennan Barber.
55 rather to go, fourth quarter.
In fact, Brennan might be getting this carry for all we know.
Back in at quarterback is Hovey. Phoenix under center, split backs. Handoff, nice hold of the 30. Flag on the play to the 15, rather to the 20, then the 15.
Brennan Barber with the carry.
It's Brennan Barber on the carry. But the flag is going to be a hold on the offense, so that one will be wiped off.
Holding against the Braves.
Comes with 7:38 remaining in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter.
And it looks like there's a flag at the 20.
It was some sweet.
So that means Barber will get credit for about 3 yards.
March it back from that spot. And they're going to push it back actually to the 23 where the flag was thrown. So that will move the ball to the 33-yard line. Set up 1st and 20 after the penalty. Barber back in to play in the backfield. Kyan Watson back there with him. Barber the fullback. Turn, counter play, hand off to the receiver off the left side and down to about the 30. Still fighting for it was Wyatt Martini on the carry, and Martini picks up about 5 yards. No, less than that, about 2 yards.
Gets it up to
the 31-yard line. 7:08 to go and counting in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 18.
Again, you look at that particular play, Duke. We haven't seen much of that. So you talk about a game like this, it's been out of hand for a while, but it's also a chance to work on some of these details and the minutia of the offensive game plan, and you still have a chance to compete.
Hovey in the shotgun. Man in motion is Thompson. Hovey will throw, goes down the field, has a man, caught and into the end zone. For the touchdown is Sam Gaskell.
36 yards.
Hovey to Gaskell. 54-7, 6:40 to go in the game. And that will put you in the running clock situation for the remainder.
Wide open back there. In fact, you could even argue Will Linford was kind of running a bit of a screen play there. Probably not the right use of that phrase, but wide open for Sam Gaskell.
Bueller in for the Christoph PAT attempt, presented by Carpets Plus Color Tile in Afton and in Thane. Here's the snap, hold, kick, and that one was blocked. No good. Blocked, 54-7. Braves on top, SBI Sports.
One in 4 vehicles will need a new battery this year. Don't wait until yours dies to do something. Test your battery regularly, and if you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performing batteries designed to keep you moving.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
It's time for some Napa know-how. Fourth quarter coverage on the SVI Sports Network is provided by Napa Auto Parts in Afton and Thane.
Phoenix Hovey hits Sam Gaskell for the touchdown. Braves extend the lead 54-7 midway into the fourth quarter. Here's the ensuing Christoph kickoff. This will be bouncing on the 20. Takes a big bounce backwards and then downed by the Braves. Wait, is that a live ball though, Dow? Isn't that a live ball? It should be Star Valley ball.
Yeah,
A kickoff is a live ball. I think the Braves should have it.
And they're talking about number, I think that's...
Yeah, Star Valley ball. It took a backwards bounce. Green River didn't get on the ball. It's a live ball.
It's number 10, which is obviously not Dayton Schwab. That's, let's see if he'll turn around and show us his back. Say 10 has been Dayton. Oh, it's a brogue. It's a brogue that recovered it. Beckham brogue.
Heads up play by Beckham. Star Valley will get it back. Clock continues to roll. Under 6 minutes to go in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. Send it out to Jake Hibbard after this play with Hovey under center. Turn, tailback dive, cut left, and then tackled for a gain of a few. Let's send it out to Jake Hibbard for the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Jake.
Oh, we got an update, and it's the Wizard of Powell again. Once again, finding Alex Jordan, this time on a slant, 20-14. Powell leads it.
Back after that. Thank you, Jake. Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. We'll hear from Jake in our postgame coverage once again. Star Valley recovers a live ball on the kickoff after touchdown. So the Braves had the ball back here, up 54-7 with 5:10 to go in the game. Hovey again under center. Tailback dive, lost the ball on the handoff, loose, and I do believe Star Valley recovered it. And it stays with Star Valley. They recover it near the 20-yard line.
It's a nice job of jumping on that thing. 63, William Walker.
So just not a clean exchange, and Braves fortunate that went right into the belly of Green River, and then Walker falls on it.
William Walker with the fumble.
4:43 to play.
Ooh. Yeah, especially it goes through the bread basket, off your knee, off your foot, and at that point, it's a hot potato. Yeah, William Walker saving the possession.
3rd down and 6. There'll be a loss of 1 on the recovery. Watson the tailback, but throw ahead to the receiver. 15-10, looking for that 5, still churning his feet, and brought down inside the 5-yard line. The reception from Zach Thompson.
Zach Thompson with a
clock down to 4:10 to go in the game. And that will be a Wyoming National Guard first down. Braves inside that Riverside Dental Crimson zone, now looking at a 1st and goal from the 5.
1st and goal from the 5-yard
3:55 remaining in the game.
3:53 left in the contest.
I can see Zach getting some information from the coaching staff.
Rays will break the huddle. Kyan Watson remains in the backfield. Playing fullback or tailback is Barber. Watson the fullback, Hovey under center. Fullback dive. Kyan hit inside the 5 and brought down around the 4, maybe 3-yard line on the fullback dive.
That's hard to do. You don't have any momentum. And when you see a guy like, Matautia do it, it's like, okay, Kyan Watson, not quite as big as Matautia, but still gets a couple.
So 2nd and goal from the 4 now. All at the clock down to the 3-minute mark. Stay with us for Silver Star postgame coverage. We'll give you an update on Lander Buffalo. Winner of that game hits postseason play and will be the 4 seed in the East, and will come to Star Valley next week to open up playoffs. Also have your postgame stats, postgame highlights, all of it on the way. Hovey under center. Fullback dive again. Watson this time won't be denied. And Kyan from the fullback dive into the end zone for 6. And the Braves score again.
9th touchdown of the night for the Braves. And that is a season high in points, 60 points. Kyan Watson, his first touchdown of the night.
Running clock situation, so we're down to 2:20 and counting even after the touchdown. Christoph Bueller. PAT attempt. Snap, hold, kick. This one's good. Braves up 61-7 on SVI.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com. Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
The ensuing Kristoff kickoff after the touchdown from Kyan Watson. Kickoff from Carpets Plus Color Tile in Afton and Thane. Kristoff will have this one fielded at the 16-yard line. Return to the right side, 20, 25, and brought down shy of the 30-yard line on the far sideline. A minute 50 remains in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. Braves leading it 61-7, and will go to 9-0 on the season.
And Duke, as I mentioned in the pregame, as part of the records watch, that means you're going to have technically a three-way tie for a week, at least, of the all-time wins leader for head coaches in Star Valley. Jerry Hart, Robert Linford, and McKay Young. I've always technically given Robert an extra half a win because of the play-in game, and I think it was 95 or 96. It was only a half.
Here's the snap to Hintz and the shotgun. Quick screen play to the right side. Tackle for a gain of 1 with the forward progress down to a minute 10. Coach Young in his 9th season for Star Valley. 5 titles down in that time? 5 state championships?
Yeah, under his banner. Of course, he was part of that title in 2015 as the offensive coordinator before taking over. So, yeah, five under his banner, 6 total since he's been here. I think you could say that's a pretty good run.
Going for number 6 this year if he can pick up 3 more wins after tonight. Of course, it would be his first three-peat if they do that this year as well. Here's a snap with 37 seconds to go. Handoff up the middle. And a tackle by the Braves secondary defense at about the 35-yard line. And that will take us under 30 seconds to go in the game.
If you're the Wolves, you just try and learn what you can from this. Guys coming back, get to use that eligibility and try and build the program back up to where they want to be.
Final snap of the game for Hintz. We'll take it from the shotgun, steps up, and he'll be sacked from behind to end the game.
That should do it.
That will do it for the Braves. 61-7 is your final score. The Braves finish out the regular season undefeated, go to 9-0. Green River will drop to 1-8 as their season comes to a close tonight. Silver Star postgame coverage. Take flight to faster Wi-Fi. Learn how at silverstar.com. That is silverstar.com. Braves with the win, 61-7 your final. We'll have stats, player of the game, Coach Young and some players down on the field. But first, let's find Jake Hibbert for the Mountain Valley Mattress Company post-game highlights and report. Jake, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. We've got several games still in tow, but we'll start with a few ones that we've got finals for. First, Worland and Kemmer. Kemmer was trying to play spoiler, but not to be. A final score in that game, 35-6, as you saw a Ruelas touchdown right there. Worland defeating Kemmer, 35-6. Then on to Cokeville Lovell. This one going final just a bit ago. A pick 6 by Davin Crosby gave Lovell a 3-touchdown lead, and the final score in that contest, 33-8. Cokeville takes a whooping in the final week of the season. Lyman and Mountain View, the rivalry game, annually not necessarily all that close. See, sometimes it's one team, it's others. This year's Mountain View, that's Justice Platts, and Mountain View gets justice after they lost last week. 20-6 the final in that contest. Let's jump over to Evanston and Powell. Evanston and Powell playing for the 3 and 4 seeds. First, we see Keanu Wisniewski finding Alex Jordan over in the corner. You saw a little bit of brick there. And then a pitch over to Breckenridge. Braden Wallace not getting the touchdown. Breckenridge instead. And then the go-ahead. A slant pattern back to Jordan from the Whiz Kid. And it's 14-6 as of current. Fourth quarter. We'll let you know if there's anything before we go that's changed. Riverton and Rollins. I just wanted to show you this one more time. Jared Saltzgaver, the Salt Man, 70-plus yards. No, 60-plus yards. Look, Dal's not here for his math. I'm not here for his math. Just like Dal, I'm here for my good looks. Lander and Buffalo. This is the game we're watching, and oh man, what a game it is to watch. Right there, you see Braden Baker rolling through 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tackles to get the first touchdown. It's 21-14. Buffalo trying to come back before the half, and they do. That's Enid getting that score. And then Rich, one more time. This is the third quarter. Goes through one man, jumps around another on the stretch. And guys, we are sitting at 35-21. Lander coming on back after Buffalo gave him a scare. Now let's jump over to Cody and Jackson. It was a slow start. Maddox Ball almost fumbled. I know, right? And, oh, boy, Jerome Beardall gets the score. Final in this one, a runaway. I just like showing this throw and catch. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. What a heck of a play by Tyson Kendall. Roll it back one more time as Tyson Kendall right there with a play of the game. Look at that catch out there. Oh, boy. Yeah, but 41-14. And then we've got Cheyenne East and Campbell County. East was the first team to score, and they go up 14-0, but Campbell County comes back down 7-6, They went up 12-6. Then East goes up 14-12. So I'll catch you up on the next highlight here. We're sitting at, looks like that's the one right there. So right now, East running away 26-14 in that game. And finally, top play of the day. I really like this one. The pick six. Javen Crosby, the pick six to help seal that win, and Lovell shows that they're serious. They mean business going into it. I think they're still state contenders, guys, and I think Star Valley, they got an outside chance of getting to the state championship as well. We'll see. See you in the playoffs next week.
Thank you, Jake Hibbert. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. A convincing one again tonight over Green River, 61-7. Star Valley with the win on senior night tonight as part of our Silver Star post-game coverage on the SBI Sports Network. Of course, watching that Lander Buffalo game with Lander Tigers on top by 2 touchdowns, 35-21. Late in that one, winner comes to Star Valley next week to take on the Braves in the opening round of the playoffs. And as of right now, Lander up by 2 touchdowns, but they were up by 3 touchdowns earlier. And that one got taken away. It was tied at the half. So, again, as part of our post-game coverage, we'll have Coach Young and some players down on the field. Down in that meantime, let's send it to you for stats presented by Paddleson Brothers. Carpet One, Floor and Home.
Well, first for the Green River Wolves, Maddox Hintz, 13 of 24 tonight, 109 yards through the air. The running game virtually non-existent tonight for the Wolves against the Star Valley defense. 22 carries, 5 yards is all. So 109 through the air, 5 on the ground, a total of 114. Doing most of the damage tonight, Dax Taylor had 3 catches for 55 yards and that lone Green River score. The Braves had 21 different players either carry or receive the ball tonight. So that is definitely spreading it around. Smith McClure, 24 of 29, 265 yards, 5 passing touchdowns. Phoenix Hovey came in 2 for 2, had a touchdown as well. Bryson Neal, 6 catches, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. That was kind of the high water mark for individual stats. But you got to remember Cooper Lawson and his 35-yard touchdown reception for Big Country. 316 through the air, 117 on the ground, 436 total as we see our final stats here from Battleson Brothers.
All right, we'll finish those up here in just a few moments. In the meantime, we do have Claire Myers down with Coach Young on the sideline and on the field with a few other players. Here's the Miles CPA postgame sideline report. And Claire Myers, take it away.
All right, we're here live at the Braves field for the post-game interview. And I'm here with senior
Andrew Daniel
and also senior
Tayson Stoker.
And senior?
Gunnar Brogue.
And they did amazing tonight. I'm going to ask them each a couple questions. So what do you think you did best on today?
Just giving everybody a chance, giving everybody to make a play. I think that's what we did best.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much. What was your favorite part about tonight?
Defense.
All right. Where do you think you improved during tonight's game?
I think we just did a good job protecting the end zone. We only let that one score, but other than that, I think we did really good on defense.
Yeah, I agree completely. How does it feel to be a senior on senior night and you beat Green River 61-7?
Feels good. It's kind of bittersweet. It's our last senior night, but we blew them out, which feels good.
All right, thank you.
It was fun.
That's good. Okay, Coach Young, I've got a couple questions for you. What are your thoughts on your boys' performance, especially your seniors tonight?
I echo kind of what Andrew said. It's bittersweet. Luckily these guys have earned the chance to play here next week and hopefully the week after as well. So it was fun tonight to come out and celebrate these seniors. This class has put in a lot of work over the last 4 years in high school and, another 4 playing ball in Thane Rec and middle school before that. So it was fun to come out and celebrate those guys, spread the ball around to a lot of different players and allow them the chance in front of their home fans to make some plays. We just talked to the guys. They get the rest this weekend, and then things get real next week as we go into the playoffs. And not sure if we're playing Lander or Buffalo yet. I know that game was close, but whoever it is, we're looking forward to making a run.
All right, and then I have a requested question for you. So I hear on the weekends you like to play a game called Zelda. What do you think? How do you think football relates to this game?
I think, you got to put in the hours and grind and take out all those monsters and hopefully save the princess at the end.
Yes, okay, I think that is the best way to end tonight. Thank you for sharing your insights, and hopefully all those Zelda players out there take something away from this. It was a great football game, and we're so happy that we got to interview these guys, and it was an amazing senior night. Back to you, Duke.
Claire Myers, a gem as always on the Miles CPA post-game report, and I'm interested on what console Coach Young likes to play those Zelda games on, but appreciate that. The Miles CPA sideline report, Claire Myers, Coach Young. Also 3 of those seniors, including Gunnar Brogue, Andrew Daniel, and Tayson Stoker. Seniors tonight. Dallas, finish up those stats presented by Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home.
Well, that was a good break for me personally because my stat sheet was runneth over. So technically, actually, 316 yards passing for the Braves, 117 on the ground, 433 total tonight through rushing and receiving. So that's what I had for your Battleson Brothers post-game battle stats.
Again, find them south of the Arch in Afton. Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home. Quality, price, and service. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. Dal, how about your player of the game presented by Star Valley Skidoo?
Duke, you bailed me out here. I was kind of drawing a blank because there's so many people touch the ball tonight. We're going to go big country tonight. Of course, he always has a big impact, of course, on offense and defense. Tonight, he picks up the 35-yard thick 6. That's a big man scoring a touchdown, gets into the end zone, and he pulls off the shades as well. He's our offensive player of the game, Cooper Big Country Lawson.
Congratulations to Lawson, the Star Valley Skidoo player of the game. Financing as low as 1.99% for 36 months on your next side-by-side or ATV. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. That is StarValleySkidoo.com. Braves with the senior night win, 61-7 over visiting Green River. Green River season will come to a close. Star Valley will head into the playoffs with a 9-0 record and retain that number 1 ranking from the Wild Preps Coaches and Media Poll. They will host either Lander or Buffalo. It was close and tied at the half, but last check we had Lander was up by 2 touchdowns, 35-21. So once we have a final there, we know how it's all going to shake out. We'll give you opponent, time, all that stuff to be determined as we work on it. Here's part of our countdown, or Silver Star Communications post-game show. Thanks for joining us. I'm Duke Dance, Dal Erickson, our producer David Kazare. Great group of camera work as well, assisted by Sage Jacobson. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you in the playoffs next week on the SVI Sports Network.
Sorry, I still want to grab the wrong